Alright, hello, welcome in, stargazers. How is everybody doing today? Hello. Hello, Johnny Virgil, hello, MG, hello, Janu, hello, Weston Fox, hello, Viviana, hello, Kayla Mux, hello, Aratane, hello, Catch, hello, Daho, hello, Bushmaster, hello, Stockler, hello, Cop CB, hello. Welcome in, hello, Raul. Hello, Blood Sulian, hello, Uncreative, how is everyone? And hello, Babylon. And hello, Babylon, and hello, Lilith. If I didn't... Hello, welcome in. Just stopping by to say hi? Well, hello! Greetings! Ready to win Kashmirish Major prelims? What do you mean prelims? Since you're so tired, you'll probably miss out on stream, but good luck. Alright, no worries. Thank you, Raul. Wishing you the best. Yeah, we're gonna finish off this this side story. Should be good, should be fun, and then let me see. We're basically just at the boss here, so that should be very interesting. Hello, Zengetsu, welcome in. I hope that you are doing well. I hope you're doing well. More Roma gameplay. Let me just pin this real quick. Thank you, Zengetsu. I appreciate you being here. You spent all the resources on the banner. Oh no! Time for haunts indeed. Yes, time for haunts indeed. At the boss and a lot of reading. Yeah, a lot of reading, and then when we're finished with that, we'll probably do a little bit of fashion review. A little bit of fashion review, because there's some fashions that are ending that we haven't looked at yet. So I thought that would be nice to do. What do you think about that? Gamba? Maybe Tuesday. The CYO banner? I don't know what that is. Maybe Tuesday with an up to 10. Just because I know that oh, choose your own. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'll do an up to 10 on choose your own. I can't do that much more because, mystery banner. Because mystery banner and because these sudden collab fashions I didn't expect is gonna drain Prime. So I need to temper and just go up to 10, and what happens. But yeah. Whatever happens, but that's kind of the max I can go. Are you buying everything? With the collab, I'm going to attempt to hold back. I'm probably going to grab the icons and themes and such, but outfits... probably half. I propose collab, the samurai skin's gonna be today? Partially, I think. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish all of them because... Well, we'll see. Probably the Sanrio skins, and then there's like a bunch of other skins that I also didn't know were there, so we'll have to see. The Aya outfit's really cute. Yeah. I got 3, I only own one of the ops. That is honestly very fair. That is honestly extremely fair. Yesterday was Cinnamoroll's birthday, so we celebrate Executor birthday. Oh, I didn't know that. Should have pulled Aya. I mean, Aya's limited. I didn't really... Or you mean... Wait, is it for alt or regular? The new Senra skins got SFX too? Oh, really? Okay. That's cool. Base? Oh. Oh, I didn't... Okay. Noted. Well, you know, maybe it'll happen someday. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen someday. You never know, right? I don't know. I'm like... I'm trying to temper and curb things as I can, but it's difficult. But alright, good to know. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, at least it's not a set. Like, the Ave Mujica being a set was bad. So at least this isn't a set, so I don't necessarily feel like we have to catch them all. But yeah, I really, really need to save for the mystery banner because the Ave Mujica banner was not kind to me. So I really need to save. So for the choose your own, I can only do the up to 10, I think. Tempted to buy Fish Boy skin, already have a second one. I too fell for the set effect. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Do you have a particular favorite Sanrio character? It's actually Cinnamoroll. So that's why I'm kind of confused. I'm like, really? Executor? Why Executor? But that's okay. Yeah, Cinnamoroll's my favorite, and this was before Iron Mouse kind of made it into her brand. They knew what they were doing? You will see. Okay, fair enough.
Supported the Prismatic Fox for 50 cute skins funding. Or food is good too.
Bushmaster, what? Bushmaster, what the heck? Oh my gosh, Bushmaster, thank you. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that immensely. That's very kind of you. My gosh, thank you. Big data, baby, do it. Oh my god, we have so many breaking newses to read, so that's gonna be really interesting. But seriously, Bushmaster, thank you. That's very, very kind of you. Alright, we got a little bit of story to read here, and then we're gonna jump to the big boss, okay? Does that sound good? I don't know, I'm nervous, so. We've got this. Let me make sure I have my, yeah, okay, story 8, news, story, news, got it! Alright, let's go. Let's pause this, jump here. Alright. Let's jump in. Mario Nearl. We've got this. Premonix has got this. Let's see. I think Prem is still in our squad, right? Alright, we've got story first here. Making sure I have the right reading order, because it's nerve-wracking. Alright. I need to finish that Prem chibi too. It will be done. Yes. Alright. Wine glass. The lifespan of a glass cup far surpasses that of a hero. Okay. Mr. Cherney, there's too many calls coming from the various departments. We can't handle them all. Just think of something. Try to make those still sane understand that victory and value are not equal. Okay. Sir, left hand, do you really not require further medical examination? No. Being able to knock me unconscious right when I was casting my arts is already the limit of her ability. She's still far from being able to seriously injure me. Pardon my bluntness, but the results of this match were a shock to many. Even without an insignificant victory in this match, I will still bring the entirety of the Blade Helmet nightclub into the major with me. Worry not, spokesman. You're very confident. Good. If you had gone all out, Mario Nearl would have stood no chance of victory. I hope that you will be able to deal with the fallout of this unexpected loss. I will not make excuses for myself. You may end up losing opportunities from some major sponsors. Perhaps your nightclub can... If those people are only able to see the most superficial wins and losses and cannot understand how to manage their interests, then they are not fit to work with me. You're right. Hype is the basis of profit. The customers have only ever cared about what they can see. In other words, they're only trying to get some sensory stimulation without being aware of it themselves. However, I never expected that Sir Tatus Topolau himself would place such a clear price on his own failure. Spokesman, do not attempt to provoke me. Yes, my apologies. We will leave as soon as we are done handling all those troublesome matters. Let us meet again at the Major, Sir Left Hand. So that's it. Sona and them were doing such things. The Infected Fighters Arena. I've heard of this competition format. No, this cannot even be considered a format. Whether or not they come from a knight family, anyone can become a competition knight, earn the recognition of the Knights Association through their grit, and become a noble. But the infected... They'll let the infected join the competitions, but there's no country that would let an infected become a pillar of society. That's why they've segregated in another competition format. The infected can earn money and live on, but they'll forever be simple gladiators trying to entertain the masses. There ain't any meaning to such a sideshow. Oh, I don't mean anything by that. You old geezer, can't you be more tactful with your words? Who in the hell am I supposed to be tactful for, They're almost on to us! The infected matter is worrying, but now is not the time to be worrying about them. Yeah. They changed their fate as infected through their own tenacity, but they've saved many people. If we want to change anything, we will have to continue moving forward. Little Maria has become a respectable knight capable of such words. If only Margaret could see this, surely she'd be gratified. Don't speak of the Radiant Knight like she's dead, you idiot! You're the one twisting my words, Koval! Maria, what's wrong? Nothing. The Champion's Wall. What a lousy place for conversation. Pictures of all the old champions, huh? This Black Knight alone has 3 spots. Even though she dominated the Major for so many years, she doesn't seem to have aged a day. Why do I feel like she looks younger than me? Miss must be kidding. Is that just good genes? How nice. How enviable. The Black Knight surely left an impressive mark on the history of knight sports. No one could have ever guessed that a Lithuanian completely incapable of using arts would ever become the Black Knight we know today. Her era is long gone, however. She herself has left Kazimierz. I wouldn't expect you to let go of a cash cow like that. A dominating champion would indeed invite many worshippers, but it is very much a detriment to the development of the industry as a whole in the long run. In short, it's exciting to see new challengers attempting to defeat the Black Knight, but after she managed to hold her own for 3 entire seasons, it started to get boring. The Black Knight's prospects near the end of her career weren't very good. The number of people who wanted to get rid of her one way or another could fill an entire arena. Her luck was pretty good, though. Just as she was being cornered, she met a VIP from Kirag. She got a reasonable price that satisfied everyone. Being able to support a good turnover is also a sign of a well-developed industry. And then there's this, an empty space. The Radiant Knight? Yes, I don't think I need to elaborate. I know this one, from last season, the Blood Knight. The Blood Knight's terror and might are unprecedented in the arena. Thankfully, he's rather astute and hasn't caused much trouble for us. You should tell him to take it easy on the drugs from time to time. Knights are the most important assets, right? I will take that to heart, miss. Well, I don't suppose the spokesman of the General Chamber of Commerce invited me here for a history lesson. Sorry to trouble you. The Champion's Wall will be open to the public during the Major, so I have to do a check beforehand. Of course, this is also one of the few places where I can speak without interruption. Alright. It's about another job, isn't it? I can't get away anyway, so I might as well listen. It's not just about a job. I wonder if you know what the two Lazarites are doing today? You're not clear to know, and neither am I. I've heard some interesting rumors on the grapevine. What sort of major incident could have happened that would need both Lazarites moving out in force? I don't hear anything. Nothing at all. Miss. I've checked all the requests from the other directors. There isn't a single major incident that would require a Lazarite, let alone both of them. You don't have to worry about that. Just know it's an order from the General Chamber of Commerce. Is that so? I can rest assured then. You really don't trust me, huh? Why do you say so, miss? You know very well that asking me stuff about my bosses is a waste of time. Are you trying to give a warning to this immature Platinum? Alright. Message received. You're very smart. However, my suspicions are also very valid. Even if the upper echelons are hiding things from me, I must perform my duties to perfection. Yes, if you can, please instruct a subordinate of yours to help keep track of someone. Who? Charney glances at the empty spot on the wall next to him. Nearl. Even though I think that he'll remain a useless piece of trash till the end, we must ensure that he does not affect our future plans. As for you, miss, you must personally ensure that this carries on smoothly. Ow! Please be more gentle! Bear with it, this ointment is really expensive! It's my fault for not teaching you this. Being able to properly manage your injuries during a competition is also important. Lift up your hair. Actually, I didn't expect that it would— ouch! Going up against Ingra and then Topola, you should count your lucky stars that all 4 limbs are intact and you haven't suffered any major injuries. Alright, put your clothes on. Don't move for a few days and just stay still. Ending up with a stubborn old wound is one of the worst dangers of being a knight. Don't be like me. Thank you, Auntie, Zofia. Maria, that combat style. How did you come up with it? Rather than a combat style, I was forced into it, actually. At the time, my only thoughts were, just hold on, there must be something I can do. Ah! Don't put yourself through hell for such a stupid reason. The accumulated fatigue will just make your next battles harder. Sorry. Luckily, you were able to take advantage of the carelessness of that left hand. If that sadistic pervert didn't underestimate you, then you'd be in trouble. Have you fought him before? His first match after officially joining the Blade Helmet nightclub was against me. Oh. What happened? That's why he refuses to talk to anyone about his debut battle. It's all in the past, though. There's always a winner and a loser in night sports. He doesn't care about me. Mr. Tejas seemed to recognize Margaret. Yep, the 3 members of Blade Helmet Nightclub, including him, tried to encircle Margaret during the melee, but ended up getting annihilated instead. Who would accept such an outrageous thing? Is Margaret so merciless? Margaret was a very young back then. What was she thinking? What do you mean? I remember she hated night sports more than anything, right? There was a time when I even thought she was just like Uncle Minar. But in the end, she still went and became a competition knight, and even became the Radiant Knight. I don't know what she's thinking either, but she should be more aware than most what the knight sports represent. Even so, she still went and climbed to the peak. At the very least, there were quite a few people who fervently admired Margaret and were inspired by her to become knights, including me. To be honest, that was part of the reason for me too. Who knows, maybe the reason she became the champion was to get a few more Zofias and Marias. Is that it? I don't know either. I wonder if she's living well at that Rhodes Island place. Ah! What? Don't surprise me like that! There's a notch on my blade! You haven't been able to properly maintain your weapons, so it's not surprising that it ended up like this. Can you deal with it yourself? Maybe. If I could borrow Master Kowal's workshop.
What's up, V? Focus on driving. Don't make me get out and call a taxi. I'm just thinking about those 2 squirrels. If you get out now, I swear I'll run you over. Those infected, huh? That day we almost got into a fight. Those people outside. Could they have been... Most likely. Have they set their sights on Maria as well? Why? You're overthinking it. Is it gonna rain the day after tomorrow? Cloudy.
Well, okay then. Hello, Boston. Welcome in, welcome in. And hello, THLPH. Yes, KLMX is right. I don't read chat during, story readings. But, thank you for letting me know. You're missing the secondary note above the mod- what? Oh, that's a raid message, but I didn't see that we got any raids. I usually only have it on for raid message. Maybe I should just have it on in general. Yeah, I mean, that was my initial idea for it, anyway. Also, hello, Horror! Welcome in, welcome in. Alright then. Goodness. Thought it was for regular story reading too? I mean, it applies to regular story reading, it says welcome raiders on it, so, like, I didn't think it was fitting. That hallway with the empty space has such good lighting. It really does, yeah. It really does. Love the CG in the hallway. It's very well done, absolutely, for sure. Oh! Alright. Oh. Are we moving forward here? Moving forward? Alright. Let's see how this goes. Shall we? White platinum, black spokesman. Yeah, really great contrast for sure. Alright. MN8. Sounds good. Okay. Unshakable and omnipresent. The future belongs to the Kashmirish General Chamber of Commerce. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see. Again, it feels weird to have platinum, but you guys told me to keep her in, so we're keeping her in. We have Pram. We've got Wishlash. We've got Blemmy. Silence. Vivi. I think we're okay. Let's do this. You got this. We'll see. We'll see. I do want to see if we can get Blemmy to potentially finish it. We'll see if that's possible. Okay. Whew. Alright. Okay. Team battle? It's a 2-on-2, a rather uncommon competition format. Originally to showcase the teamwork within the nightclubs. It should have been at least 3-on-3 or 4-on-4. No matter the format, you don't have a nightclub, so we need to find you a partner. Oh, who am I up against? The competition schedule says it's the Snowy Heel nightclub.
They have some decent archers and even one knight that uses meteor hammers. I don't know who you'll end up against. Maria's finally reached the point where we'll know her opponents by name alone, huh?
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Maria, defeating Tatus is definitely something worth celebrating, but it also means that there will be a lot more eyes on you. Draw on the lessons you learned from Flametail and Ashlock. Don't tip your hand. It's important to compromise and work with the corporations when you have to. Times have changed. You can't hold on to your glory with wins alone.
Why didn't you help me convince her last time?
I did have a proper conversation with Maria after you slammed the door. By the way, you broke my door that time.
I'll cover it. Where's V and Koval?
It's that day. They're not back yet.
They're at the gravesite. Really wanted to ask if he could help repair Maria's equipment.
Just use his workshop. He even said so himself. One time last year, drunkenly. If you ever wanted to, Maria, he would gladly pass on his workshop to you.
Why haven't I heard this before?
Either way, he's still sworn to never touch the anvil again.
Even after so many years.
It's hard enough for anyone to let go of the past, let alone us oldies who have nothing but the past.
Let's forget about them for now. Maria, you'll need to fix up your equipment yourself. And then, do you have a partner in mind? Me? Do I actually not have any knight friends? That's why I wanted to introduce you to someone. A known quantity is always safer than getting a random stranger assigned by the association. Who is it? The Fartooth Knight. She's an expert archer. Just like you, she fought her way up as an independent knight, refusing to accept sponsorships from the corporations. I've heard she's even planning to form a completely self-sufficient nightclub. I think you'll be able to get along and cover each other's weaknesses in battle. You'll come to understand that team battles are completely different from melees or one-on-ones. If only we had more time, you could get to know each other better on the training field. Unfortunately, you'll have to improvise. Okay.
This is the disadvantage of being an independent knight. Temporary allies fighting against a battle-hardened team will always be at a disadvantage.
I wonder what she's like. I'm a little nervous.
This is our third time passing this street today. Yes, Mr. Charney. You're very accustomed to such work, running between the various arenas and joining in countless teleconferences. No, there's nothing to be said for someone like me. Your appearance is somewhat sloppy. One's appearance is also an important bargaining chip, is it not? Apologies. To be honest, I was unemployed not too long ago, so... Oh, what has that got to do with this? I don't dislike employees like you. Only those who have fallen to rock bottom are able to understand the cruelty we face. It is only when you have acknowledged it that you will be able to make satisfactory decisions. Remember each and every word I have said, each and every action I have taken.
Yeah, the meeting minutes for the Snowy Hill nightclub. Don't worry, I prepared... No. Their sponsor is an old friend of mine. They won't trouble us much. It's just for a particularly insignificant working habit of mine. Maria. You know I never approved of you becoming a competition knight. Not since the beginning. Where did that come from? I knew that already. But you've proven yourself. Though it was always by the skin of my teeth. Rather than your motivations, platitudes, promises, or whatnot, winning in the arena is the only proof of your determination. Even though you're still very naive. Maybe it's your desire to win back the glory of the Nearl family that makes you so strong. Though it was just a fluke, being able to take a point off Tatus means your upcoming opponent should be manageable. You've developed your own arts techniques, but it doesn't seem to work against particularly strong opponents, unfortunately. For example, if the Left-Hand Knight had fought seriously from the start, you would have probably lost even if there were 4 of you. I can teach you swordsmanship and tactics, and you can ask V about archery techniques. He may not look it, but back in the day, V was an expert your granddad respected. But when it comes to arts, you are the only one who can grasp your light. Got it? Yes, even though there were unexpected incidents, our plans are progressing on schedule. What? No, you're overestimating our clients. There will definitely not be any condemnation from the audience. They're not a particularly moral bunch. Yes, you're right. I'm very thankful for the 2 helpers you've provided me. I will ensure that they all receive an excellent report. Bless you, sir. And now, everything is ready. Let us await the beginning of this remarkable competition.
Oh, you're back. Didn't they promise no rain? Why'd it still end up raining? You really can't believe all that crap they put on TV, whether it's news, sports, or weather forecasts. What about Maria? Ain't the competition today? I've got food and wine for the both of you. How was it? What do you mean, how was it? It's been so long. There's a few less this year, too. Always less of us to visit the captain's grave. Ugh. She said she'd challenge me to a drinking contest, but she left before the booze was even poured. Forget it. It's all in the past. Yeah, who would have expected that the 2 of you really stayed single your entire lives for her sake? Stop twisting the knife! Out with the wine! That's right. Enough talk about who's still alive and who's not. We're here to enjoy Maria's performance. Cheers, Koval! Cheers, V! Here's a great bargain for today. Self-service for all drinks. Help me watch the joint. Oh, is it free? In your dreams. Where are you going? The arena. Huh? You got a hold of a ticket? I got someone to get me one. Tickets nowadays are so overpriced. That's called business.
Good day, sir. Here's the midday sports news.
Thanks, kid. Have some milk.
Nice! Thank you, sir!
Midday sports news, huh? Wait, what's this? Welcome, one and all, to the Fireblade Arena! The previous match just ended, and the blood of the Softwind Knight still stains the ground. But that's just seasoning for the next battle! No doubt, everybody's here today to witness the splendor of Nearl! This lassie here may yet be young, but she's already done miracles before our very eyes! We'll have an extra short break. In just 10 minutes, the temporary duo of Mara Nearl and the Far-Toothed Knight will go against this year's rookies, the Allegiance of Vengeance formed by elites of past years who failed to enter the major, the Snowy Heel Nightclub. A brand new legend versus the Blade of Vengeance in an all-new 2-on-2 point match. What an unbelievably thrilling sight! The match shall begin soon! Maria, your wounds.
Right, they're much better now. It's all thanks to you taking care of me.
Alright, I believe you.
She's late. Far-Toothed has always been bad with time. It doesn't matter, as long as she makes it here before the match.
Miss Maria! Miss Maria Nearl! Please head over to the waiting room and get ready. We're about to begin.
It's about to begin. I better get going, Zofia.
Yes. Zofia, where's Maria?
Marcin, why are you here?
Oh, I get it. You're still waiting for the Far-Toothed Knight. She's not coming.
What?
Here, sports page.
The Far-Toothed Knight is seriously injured!
She got dragged into a fight between Knight fans and is now MIA. At least, that's what the paper says.
Wait, she got dragged into a fight? This must be fake! What kind of fan violence can cause a battle-hardened knight to disappear? Wait, could it be?
Right now, the question is, what do we do for the match? Something is wrong, Zofia. Just think about it.
Maria has to forfeit! We're out of time! Follow me!
No rest for the wicked, eh? What? You still think we're letting them rest too much? Come on, we've got to at least act like we're clearing up the battlefield, alright? How many of you are here for Nearl? How many of you want to see the lovely Nearl? Speaking for myself here, as someone who's followed every step this super rookie has taken, I've personally watched this prize pool grow to the king's ransom it is today. Let's look at the numbers! Right here, right now, in every city, every village in the country, the crowd watching this fight is in the hundreds of thousands. Who do we have to thank for this? I'm sure we all know! But I have some tragic news. The Far-Toothed Knight suffered heavy injuries in the incident last night and remains missing. Even so, Maria did not choose to forfeit. She steps in a 2-on-1 fight completely undeterred. Let me see how much her bravery means to each and every one of you! Presenting the hottest rookie of the season, Nearl's little knight, Maria Nearl!
Oh no, is she not here yet? What do I do? No, I can't give up easily. To give up before I've even begun is to disrespect knighthood. Knighthood, yes, knighthood.
And on the other side, two veterans of the Snowy Heel Nightclub. Back in their old nightclubs, they failed to make it to the major 2 seasons in a row. Looking for a way out, they finally ended up together in this nightclub of vengeance. The 2 members of the Snowy Heel Nightclub here today are also well-known knights. They are... A sudden deafening sound interrupts the announcer.
Wait, what's this? Am I seeing things? No, there's a weird smell. It's really gross. What's happening?
Heavy footsteps resound within the 20,000-seat arena. As people regain their senses, the entire place remains silent. Ugh! A rare occurrence in the world of night sports. In a place that should be packed with vivacious enjoyment, tens of thousands of tourists and spectators hold their breaths as if listening for the source of the footsteps. The first to grasp it are the VIPs on the grandstand, themselves knights. Is that fog on the field? Originium arts? Or some special equipment? Is there anyone like that in the Snowy Hill nightclub? No, not them. It can't be them. That's... Those are... knights? Kaval! I know. Let's go. That thing. They're trying to kill Maria! Miss, all the teams are in position. Don't be so nervous. We're here to stop anyone from coming into the arena. Yes. But if we have to stop... If that Wenar dares try anything, I'll deal with him. Even though it'll be a huge pain. Ugh. Ugh, so these are the Snowy Hill nightclubs. Hey, what's going on? The deal for the day was... What? Huh? I can't figure out which of them is... The Snowy Hill nightclubs! The corrupted and withered knights! The expected cheering does not materialize as silence envelops the audience. Naturally, the first thought in their minds is that of terror. However, they soon come to realize that this terror is not for themselves, seated in the audience, but for the young girl who has not yet understood her situation. This cruelty brings about a striking round of applause. Isn't this too scary? Nearl's gonna fight these two all by herself? Hey, isn't this going to be an amazing show? Alright, then let's start the match! What? Target hit. Ugh. Why so... Ugh. Shield, very durable. Not easy. No matter. Kill her. Not difficult. They're already exchanging lightning-fast blows before the match has even started! Is this a problem? Of course not! In fact, the match started the moment the knights stepped onto the field! Can Nearl turn this around? Or will she choose to forfeit early? What? Not allowed to forfeit? Fine. Within each of your hands lies the only way to turn the tide. Invest your money in the pitiful Maria. Maybe those simple little toys will be her key to victory. This fog, what is it? My arts are being suppressed? My wounds, I can't heal them. Ouch. Target, losing ability to resist. Kill her, quickly, like an accident. Understood. No, don't even think of giving up. Think of a way to... These two Sarkas are twins? Their arts are almost the exact same. Then, let's try again. This is unbelievable! What just happened? There was a sudden explosion on Maria's body, and the corrupted knight followed up with a hit that sent her flying! Was that withered? Corrupted? Does it matter anymore? Blood! Why aren't my arts working? She's vomiting blood. The arts have taken effect. Fester, wither, decay. I can smell her death. She cannot escape. Maria! Forfeit the match! Quickly! Let me go! Arsene! Do you want to die with her?
Dying together is better than Maria dying alone!
Zilphia! Hurry up, Kaval! Don't run so fast! I'm not a Karanta!
Sorry, you're not allowed back here. You! Former level 2 campaign knight, Vogelweid, or should I say, Batfire. Your bloodline had you fighting all over the world. You got to run and howl across the prairies of No Man's Land. And you, senior craftsman of the Craftsmen's Guild, Koval. Your master was a great blacksmith, respected by the Silverlance Pegasus, and your apprentices are still out there on the front lines even today. You're both fine, upstanding Kashmir citizens. Could you just, leave?
The way you talk ain't nothing like that little girl I once met, Platinum.
You know?
Yes, we know. Of course we know. We have a personal grudge with some of your bosses.
Ah, so that's how it is. I heard that the last Platinum's first job was to assassinate a campaign knight. A really pretty lady named...
Shut up!
Funny. Another leader dying for a woman in the end. Maybe working this job too long really does screw with your head. I gotta take a vacation, go traveling.
Stop wasting time with this crap! Are you the ones messing around with Maria?
Keep watching the perimeter. I'll deal with this.
Yes. So you have helpers after all. Why not call them out?
I really don't want to fight you. Can we not just take a step backwards?
Ha! That's funny. An assassin of the Armorless Union has a soft heart? Don't worry, I won't go all out against a young lass like you. When you've given up, we'll be off to rescue Maria. V! I'm fine. Just a scratch. I just didn't expect her to draw her bow that quickly and accurately. Yeah, she's done talking. She might be young and immature, but she's still above the dregs of the Armorless Union, as the Platinum in that 1, 2, 3 inverted triangle of theirs.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Get ready, Koval. Let's see if you've still got it. I've long suspected that you're half blind now, V.
All right. To you two feisty olds, don't sprain your backs. Are you leaving now? Yes, time is tight. Then please be careful. Please. Please be very careful. Don't worry so much. She's still with you, right? Yes. Don't worry, it's fine. I swear. Knight's honor. You don't need to do that. Go on, I believe in you. Good. Have a safe journey. Yes, thank you, Liz. My wounds are rotting. I can't heal them. Losing blood. It's cold. Faster than Mr. Shevchik. Bigger than Mr. Ingra. These two... Should I forfeit? No. Just hold on. I can still...
Hit. She should have fainted. You. Go. Ugh. Boring fight. Just smash her head in. Go. Quickly. The Sarkas raises his weapon up high. The sun shines brightly on the girl trying to regain her balance.
The blood on the ground, the metallic taste in her mouth, ears buzzing, head spinning, the fragrance of dirt after rain. She tries to support her body with her hands, but gives in to the intense pain. Old wounds, hands.
Ugh, it's over.
Mara lies on the ground, unmoving. The sorrowful scene is reflected in the Sarkaz Knight's emotionless eyes. Suddenly, her vision brightens. Perhaps the clouds blocking out the sun have dissipated, or perhaps the angle of the sunlight just happened to pass through the building's shade. The next moment, he hears a thunderous sound. All the cells in his body are warning him, telling him that he must act immediately, that he must strike this defenseless little knight. His vision brightens even more. At the same time, the warhammer in his hand flies off, knocked away by someone. Okay. Oh, jeez. Where
Are you to blame for this battle?
Where is this going to be?
We're fighting you guys. Then
Oh,
please do your
jeez.
bestest job. I'll be really
Oh my
bored.
gosh, there's so many lanes. I am not happy about that. So many lanes, so many lanes. So many lanes. Okay. Also, hello, Vessa. Welcome in. Oh, jeez. I hate all the lanes so much. I guess we just have to... Okay. I can't... Okay. Why are you stopping?
In time,
Are you stopping?
I'll find the right place for myself, too.
Alright, I wish I knew where they were going to come in from.
What is it?
Alright,
I'm aware of what I'm
let's
doing.
have... I'm guessing they're going to be... there's... Are they gonna go to each end? What is... I wish I knew, I wish I knew. All of our help is over here, so that's not good either. And we mainly have everyone on the ground. Oh, jeez. I'm guessing this is gonna be the next side, right? Yep, okay. Let's just grab DP here for now. I guess we'll see if we can get some of these.
You have my blessings.
As long as we can act fast enough. That's gonna take a long time, so we're just gonna have to play this all by ear. Oh shoot, these things.
So much negotiation.
Alright.
Make me lose the code.
Okay. Range, great. I don't like that. Range.
Stay calm.
Okay, never mind. None of that helped. Okay, fine. We weren't able to get any. Got it. We weren't able to get any. Got it.
Here come the birds.
Alright.
Cold winds binding my enemies.
Let's try this way. Alright, we're probably gonna have to retreat her. Yep, we're retreating here. I don't even know the stage layout yet. That's the part that's freaking me out.
Sono tutte orecchie. Flowers invite.
I know what it is I want.
It's not gonna be great either. Think. We don't have, like... We don't have enough people to be healed. I don't know where everyone's going to go. We don't have it. Okay, let's have... I don't want to have Blemmy here. I can't... Alright, let's have Viviana and Lapland work together.
This is my last suggestion.
Let's have... Maybe Reed? Maybe Reed here?
Please let time rest upon this unlit night.
Okay. So there's... Okay, I'm just now seeing that there's healing spaces that I didn't notice at first. Let's have... I don't know, let's have you
As
here?
long as you're here.
Alas,
Let's have...
but tying your legs together won't make you fly.
Let's have Blemmy here. There's so many of these things. I'm not focused on this very well. There's gonna be more of these coming soon.
Blassweiße Rosen. Schlichter Kleid.
Let's, we're doing okay on health, surprisingly. Amazingly.
I'm listening.
Let's have this ready. I can't even watch. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be watching for. Alright, this doesn't look good.
Alas.
At least okay in healing. We didn't get any of the items to make this easier though, so that's nerve-wracking. We're still okay here, amazingly. Maybe we should...
You'll have to try harder than that.
I just don't know what I'm looking for. That's what scares me. Okay. Great, we don't have anyone around there. That's not helpful.
Alas. But tying your legs together won't make you fly.
There we go. Which way? Great. Corrupted Knight gains greatly increased attack speed, movement speed when a Withered Knight dies. Okay, and I'm guessing it's the same. Oh, great. Okay. And they go to each end, right? They split off. Exactly what I was hoping would not happen. I hate this. Okay. Both of these are bad. I could never tell what was going to happen.
Where do you wish to go?
Jeez, I don't know. I have to try to make it even? I think I have to try to make it even? Jeez. Alright, let's... Every single time I want Blemmy to be the one to help, it ends up being split off or in the wrong direction. Which I do not like. It's not good. Alright, let's have this working real quick. And I feel like we're not gonna be able to have time for this, are we? Alright, let's just get them to max. Let's get Suzerain here, maybe. Let's get... This is not good. I can't... Oh my gosh! What the heck? What was that? That was awful! What was... Oh, shoot! What the heck? And that was you, too! Oh my gosh. The heck? Wow! That was... Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that to be so hard. Alright, well, they're split, so obviously they wouldn't have phase 2s, but... I don't even know how to... Can we get some defense? Like, I don't know what to do. Let's just... It's obviously not gonna be great. This is not happening. This is not... There's no point even doing that. That is... They hit so hard! Okay, now I at least know the layout. I at least know the layout of what they're doing. I doubt this is gonna work. Also, this is very ironic. Okay, that's fair. You know what? We learned a lot. And now they're gonna be like one-hit KOs, right? Oh, I see. Then they do go to the center. I get the layout now. Okay, I get the layout now. That's gonna be everybody, huh? Okay, cool. I see all of the problems here. There's no one who's coming back for this, right? There's no one coming back in time. There's nobody coming back in time for this. That's not happening. No, but amazingly amusing for sure. Okay. I mean, we could technically clear it, but I don't really think that's fair. It would technically clear. Do we want to redo that? What do we think? Bosses might take 3 for leaking? I don't know. It's up to you guys. Do you want to redo it? How does it feel fighting corrupted Vesa and Withered Kaku? Retry it? Are we voting for a retry? I mean, this would technically clear, so... A retry? Alright. Alright. We need to see more bugs. Alright, sounds good. Alright, it's fine. We learned a lot.
The pain of burning.
We were very
I can bear
close.
much more of. Just
Yeah, no, I understand the
someone
crates.
else.
I definitely get the crates. All right. And you guys still want it to be platinum for the funny, huh? No, I can tell that the drones would be very useful in the beginning. It's just that Pram too late cannot. I can't deal with that. All right. You still want it's so ironic, like, knowing the storyline, this is very ironic to have platinum here. You're sure? You don't want Kobe or Pozomka or anyone? You want it to be platinum, huh? Platinum's cheaper. I mean, fair. We also have Pinecone. We also have Pinecone, technically. The drones leave too fast for more expensive options. Fair enough. Alright. The irony is not lost on me, that's for sure. Alright, let's get...
I don't think I'll even remember your faces.
Let's get Kanta here where she can self-heal, because now I'm paying attention to what the stage layout is.
What is it? I know what it is I want.
Let's see if we can get... I love how they're out of the way entirely, too. Because then we can at least get a few more spots here if we need to, and then... That should allow us here. Alright, Platinum, are you gonna be able to hit that fast enough? And then, I wonder if... Alright, do we have enough for... Alright, we got one. So this is... Triggers an electric current every 2.3 seconds, dealing 250 arts damage, passing enemies, and inflicting slow. Okay. Oh, that is a large range. Good to know. Wait a minute, is this from the... Is that from the tutorial? Oh, wow, that's a throwback. We haven't used that since the tutorial. Okay. All right, I'm not gonna use it. I just want to sort of see, like, it's... Okay, so... And they have to connect, right? But they can't... Hang on, I'm confused, because this isn't gonna be long enough to connect. They're not gonna be able to connect. There's, like, one spot away. Obviously done intentionally. Yeah, but they're not long enough to make a connection, which is... Unless here? Down here, maybe? No, how would that even lay out? Unless you'd have to have more. You'd have to have 4. Aha, I see. You'd have to have 4. Got it. Well, we'll see how fast. Actually, wait. If they're all the same, then. Let me think here. All right, if they're all the same, let's have Reed here. She'll be able to get 1. If we can get her on skill, she can explode 1. Let's have everyone closer to this end. Never mind! Ugh. Nope, we only have 2 now. So now it's only good for 1 of them. Ugh.
I'm listening.
All right, we're learning. We're learning. We're learning. That's for sure. We're definitely learning.
I'm listening. I know.
Okay. The big heavy guy's gonna go there, then we're still probably gonna need you here.
So long as you're here.
And let's have... Ugh. There's going to be... Okay. Probably gonna need most of the work here, so let's have... Why do you say poor read? You guys keep making me think I'm doing bad things. Okay, let's just have... Let's just have Blemmy. Let's just have Slash.
Second, break their armor.
So much negotiation.
We'll wait
We end up talking
if we
without
can.
it.
Let's have Scissorin can help, and then
Don't worry.
we have one more.
So much negotiation.
So I think we can get
The code.
Lapland to help behind here too. We're probably gonna need healers too. All right. Well, let's. Okay. How do we? Let me think. Scissorin's technically a healer, but probably not enough. There's still a long time here. Amazingly, we're still able to have our vanguards helping here, which is great. Please stop. Please stop that. Sir, stop that! Stop! Ah!
Light, heed me.
Please do!
I'm listening. I'm aware of what I'm doing.
Alright, let's just try to make a corral here.
Son tutore, at least make me lose the code.
Light, heed me.
We only have 2 of these, so I genuinely am not sure what to do.
I'll heal you.
Alright, we can at least bring a healing over there as well. We have Pram who can fence down, resistance down. I'm trying to think. Lapland, this is not the time to be using skill. You don't need to be on skill right. Well, maybe you do. I don't know anymore. Okay, we've got
Don't worry.
a whole row here. We've got... trying to think if we need... You know what? We might need Viviana as like a... If there's gonna be big problems, we might need Viviana as backup. Yeah, okay, there's our problems. There's all our problems. Oh, okay. Let's just try to get... Ooh. Alright, let's have...
Let us begin.
Okay.
I'm prepared to fight.
Let's try to see how evenly we can keep this. Can you stop with... That's just really unnecessary, seriously. Okay, I know she already is on healing, she's being targeted right now, so I'm just trying to think. Alright, we're just gonna have to... Shoot. We don't have a choice. This guy hits so hard, we have to destroy him quickly. And then he's just gonna get worse. But at least we have everybody on the side, so... We'll just have to see how it goes. Yeah, we just have to see how it goes.
You needn't fear.
Let's see if we can grab 2 before you can do an attack. That would be great.
Don't oil into the pot.
Please don't. Okay. Good. Fine. Good. Let's get these set up. They have to connect, right? Alright, Reed and you should be able to handle that. Please don't. Please don't. Alright. Alright. See if we can get everything on this side.
About time.
Slash.
Do not underestimate me.
Everyone. Oh my gosh! Holy... I hate all of this. I hate all of this. No, he's purely angry. He's purely angry. I can't do anything now. He's just pure anger. Oh. Okay, I get. That did nothing. That did like nothing to him.
What is it?
I don't think we're gonna survive this at all.
So much at least make me lose the coat.
Can you not, please, just... It's not gonna work. We don't have anything else. We don't have anything else, we don't have anything else. It was, alright, it was an, okay. It's angry! Alright. I mean, again, we could... What do we want to... Do we want to give it one more shot? Alright. It's like, it's annoying when you know that you can technically... I'm sorry, Bram. Oh my gosh, okay. I feel like the lightning hardly did anything. Both knights doing AoE in cross shape means operators staying next to each other is a really bad idea. They should ideally be in checkerboard. Imagine how hard this would be if you didn't E2 any of the people you recently did. That's kind of like really stupid though, because that means that Blemmy and Maria can't work nicely together. If it's AoE and a cross shape, then it's getting rid of literally the main thing that they should be able to showcase. That makes me sad. Alright. The game was rigged for the start. It's just annoying, because, like, I was like, I really want to make this canon. I really want to have Blemmy finish it off. I think that would be really cool. And it's like, you know, get Blemmy and Wishlash together. And then it's like, no, we're gonna make that entirely the worst option. Blemmy could be at E2. I don't know what the difference is with E2. Thank you. What if I... Maybe Reed and you are just too powerful together. Maybe I need to split that up a little. What if I had Reed and Blemmy, Silence and you, and maybe like Suzerain or Pram. Maybe I need to like split it a little bit more evenly. Maybe Reed and you can carry with both at the same time. If I was to like put them like right here. You could technically catch them both, but I think that's kind of a lot to ask. Both knights are going to the same place? No, I know, but like, I'm saying that's a lot to ask, like, in general. No, I understand. They converge down the middle, and then they both want to go to these two gates. I totally get that. But, I'm just saying, that's, like, a lot to ask you to handle both of them. You fight them at the same time, they won't be buffed as long, that's true. So, I mean, do we just create a kill zone then? Just create a kill zone in the center. What if he can handle both? It makes me feel so guilty having to rely on you for so much. So much. He's just like... I love the little dragon boy, but it kind of makes me sad that I need the little dragon boy so desperately. Yeah, I don't know. It still throws me. I know it's silly, but it still throws me. He's one of your few leveled ups. We needed 2 for Morpheus. He's a cook, he's used to pressure. Oh my gosh. It's just, I know that this is like a really early, I know that this is an early event, so it makes me feel like, You're gonna learn how to not depend on him one day? Do not worry? Okay. Alright, fair enough. I just feel like I depend on him too much. But, alright. We'll just, Have you done the mandate event? I'm forbidden from touching that. Alright. We will attempt to see if we can create a kill zone. I still have to keep in mind that there's still 2 ends and still 2 boxes. But we'll see how we can go. We'll just see how it goes.
Arknights, are you to blame for this battle?
I don't know anymore.
Our family motto is fear neither
just
hardship
have-
nor darkness.
Let's have Kanta here, and then we'll give you his own spot. Do these even matter? I don't really even know that they were doing anything beforehand. Sure, you know what? Platinum, grab a few, please.
Disappear.
I'm listening. I obey my own heart.
Alright, and then we'll have... They slow, but there's, like, not really a good place here to put them anyway. Because they need to cross over. There's, like, no good places to make them cross over, either. Maybe here, I guess. Like, in this diagonal. You could also do it that way, but... Yeah, I guess that technically works. If you get the diagonal, you might get 2 squares, though? I don't know how it works. No, because that's just still the one. I don't know how it works. We'll see. Anyway. Still trying to think. Still gonna have to protect both sides here. Alright, I'm just trying to think. Alright, I gotta stop trying to chase meta. It's not, I mean, not meta, but I have to stop chasing canon, because that's not gonna help. Wait a minute, this is gonna... What am I doing? No, hang on. Hang on. Hang on, I'm confusing myself now. Because they both go to the center here. And then they're both gonna go through here. The problem is, depending on who else is in the way here, I'm not sure how easily we're gonna be able to make room without losing everybody. So I'm just trying to think about, like... You make nobody in the way, but the problem is here, in the corners. Because everyone else is gonna go to the blue boxes. Not them, but everyone else. So I have to worry about everyone else still being a problem, but letting them go through. And I'm not entirely sure how to do that yet. You know what I mean? I have to let them go while making sure to get rid of everyone else. Yes, the mobs, exactly, thank you. So I have to try to think, am I making a kill zone on the bottom, or am I making a kill zone in the center and letting them get through the bottom? That's what I'm trying to think. And that's also determining, like, you know, who's going where, right? And that's also why I'm trying to figure out these drone pieces, where they need to go. And you is gonna have to be on one of these healing tiles, I'm sure. And then probably have Reed as well. So Reed creating explosions, probably here. You probably above... Probably Reed here, you here. This is why I was thinking maybe Vulpes, like, facing a different way if she needed to help out differently. And then maybe Wishlash behind Vulpes be facing upward. It makes me I'm still frustrated that I can't fit Blemmy nicely. I wanted to have Blemmy somewhere nice. Ugh. If I could have Blemmy next to you, does that help? I don't even know. She's a defender, but she needs to be in the front. And... okay. It's fine. It's fine. Thinking about things is all well and good. The only real way to see how things work out is to let it place out. Hey, Blood Red, you should have seen when I was, doing the boss fight at the end of Act 1, okay? Trust me, this is... Ah! I'm gonna see if this works, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna learn, okay? Alright, let's see. Think. Alright, you know what? Vulpes can probably handle some of these on her own. It's not that she has to have the biggest role. Obviously, you is gonna have to be the one to clear it. I wanted to give her a role, that's all. I just wanted to give her a role. I just want her to be in the stage. You know, like... We'll just see how it goes. Alright. The split between the two mobs is still what's gonna throw me, though. The split between the two mobs is the main thing that is concerning me. Alright, maybe I'll just do the split between the two mobs earlier. I'm going to have to, oh shoot. That is... That stupid thing is so tough. That's okay. We still got two of these, that's fine.
Who's my target?
We have either side here. The thing is, I'm going to need Reed here, I know that. Reed, you... I don't know if Platinum is helping enough. Let's just have Just have Lapland here. I'm just trying to think here.
Solid positioning.
This is still hard on Wishlash, but she's not dying. She's doing fine. It's just taking her longer.
So much negotiation. Why the rush? The road to the afterlife is crowded enough.
Let's make sure we have... Oh, shoot. You can't... Oh my gosh.
Break their armor.
Shoot.
Perfect catch.
Ugh.
I obey my own heart.
Alright, let's just get Reed in here because now I'm nervous.
Your lives are mine to protect.
Let's get Viviana over here.
This is no arena. No scars to be remembered or awarded.
I'm here for you.
She's definitely facing the wrong way, but I did it in a panic. We only have 2 left that we can use. Let's have... Okay, so we have to be away from each other, right? Is there a way? No, that's not gonna work. It's fine.
So much why the rush? The road to the afterlife is crowded enough.
Let time
Viviana's very powerful, which is great. Trying to watch everything. Let's just have you here.
Get what you deserve.
I mean, I'm aware of what I'm doing.
I mean, he's definitely facing the wrong way, but it's okay. She's just looking out for Wishlash. It's all good. It's all good.
Let time rest upon this unlit night.
Nope. 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 Not letting that happen.
So much negotiation and resentment have no place, but in a burst of autumn wrath.
Come on, shady quasi tesoro.
Let time rest upon this unlit night.
It's making me nervous. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Alright. So I think, if I remember, the problem is that there's also going to be 2 of... These guys are not going to come alone, if I remember correctly.
Blessed by Rosen.
Jeez, Viviana! Alright. We have to get rid of this bug thing first. We're gonna go here. You're not gonna go at the same time, are you?
So much negotiation. Why the rush? The
Shoot.
road to the afterlife
Alright,
is
that's not
crowded
good with
enough.
Kanta.
I'm listening. Why
It's fine.
over rhymes?
Alright,
Poetry is
alright,
woven with the thread of ideas.
so that guy's gonna end up going through, so let's see if we can... I don't think this is... Can you just this one, okay, Viviana? Alright, this is... I don't know if you should bother. We don't have anyone on the ground for this stupid guy. Dang it! We don't have anyone on the ground to deal with him. He's gonna end up going through. Towers can slow them? I mean, that's true. No, Vivi's gonna be one shot, and I don't want Vivi to be one shot. Alright. Let's see if maybe Suzerain can... Alright, what if we do it this way? What if we do this and then do this?
Over rhymes. Poetry is
We
woven
never.
with the
Ugh.
thread of ideas.
Okay. Alright, no one's gonna be able to survive these, so. We just need to get.
I'll make them disappear.
Just don't bother with the. Don't bother with. Fine.
Sono tutte orecchie.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Alright. Just try to get everyone here. Fine, fine, fine. You know what? We're gonna take it because it's very different. Very different, okay? I hate this.
Let us begin.
This is not well-timed. For sure, this is not well-timed! Oh my god! This is not well-timed. Please, just get over here. It's not well-timed. This is not well-timed. Please, you stupid archer!
Quickly, this one's still misbehaving. Then let's kick it up a notch.
Alright, Kanta, you want to help out a little? Why not?
I'll find the right place for myself, too.
I don't think this is gonna help. Oh my god. Is this even connecting? This isn't even connect. You please.
Be careful as the bells ring. The impenetrable
You can do
armor
this,
shall be no
please.
more.
You please. Viviana, let's go.
Deploying.
Thanks. We're taking it, okay? We're taking it. We're taking it. Stupid little... Emotional support. Thanks, Viviana. I appreciate it greatly. Who leaked a stupid little tiny punk? That kind of reminds me of those wraiths that get through. That one guy just ran for his life. He knew he couldn't take you. I mean, to be fair, he was being hunted down by Platinum. So I guess in that way, it's still pretty accurate. It is actually kind of accurate that he was being hunted down by Platinum. Okay, we will take it. Oh, alright. We will take it. Platinum was just doing her own thing. Oh. Sorry, hang on. There's an old man in the audience. This old man has not a speck of interest in competition nights. At the behest of his beloved grandchild, he has begrudgingly purchased 2 tickets to the event, so hyped up by the newspapers and media. He frowns, he sighs, for he does not know why the crowd cheers for the public execution of the young Karanta by the Sarkaz. He does not think anything is wrong, for he too was once a knight, a campaign knight without a noble title. He merely scoffs at the competition, at the Sarkaz. Yet, the battlefield suddenly flares with a blazing light. The old man remembers that the knight is the young lady of the Nearl family. What a pity, he laments as he stares at the dazzling light. At the same time, the very few Kazimierz present in the audience simultaneously recall an old story. The story takes place in a land beyond rivers, forests, and lakes, in a great fortress formed of towers and walls. Every day, as night falls, blazing torches form an unbroken line. The campaign knight's armor gleams beneath the moonlight. The sharp edges of their silver lances point at the restless enemy prowling in the darkness. The invaders are ruthless. The Lithuanians, capable of coloring the sky, black out the moon. The terrible armies of Ursus overwhelm the castle walls. Cities are captured and brought into Ursus in humiliation. The lines fall back once again and again, and as Silverlance becomes a mocking joke leveled at the knights by the warmongers. They are pushed to the outskirts of the last city, the last line of defense, where Kazimierz makes its last stand. A Pegasus with golden hair appears. On the dawn of that day, when the Ursus suffer their first defeat of the war, on the faraway horizon of Kazimierz, 2 suns rise. Light. The light does not dissipate. Rays of light diffuse into a haze, banishing the terror. At this moment, even the sun itself nods, welcoming the returning night. Maria. Stand up, Maria. Margaret. Maria. You've grown up. You've really done well.
No, that's not Maria's arts. What happened?
Mr. Jardy, we just received a message from the Armorless Union. A beam of light crashed into the arena from a kilometer away northwest. It was very, very fast. They couldn't even get a glimpse of what it was.
Terrorist attack?
It doesn't seem like a weapon. It's a person. A Karanta. But only the strongest knights are able to handle speed like that.
No. Impossible. Light. Could it be? Where's the enemy? Too bright. Can't see. Mission must be completed. No matter who. Kill the target first. Ugh. Knocked off my feet. Barehanded. Ooh.
Foul arts and tortured sarcasm infected. Is this what a knight should be? Margaret? Wait, is it really you? I'm not hallucinating, am I? It's me. Really? Yes. Margaret! You've done well, Maria. Margaret! What took you so long?
Wretch! Kill them both!
No, don't even think about it.
Why? Why can't I hit her? Her light is gathering and suppressing our arts. Retreat! I will deal with her. It's her! She came in that light! That's the Radiant Knight! What's going on? The exiled Radiant Knight returns at the climax of this fight! Hey! Go get the spokesman! What the hell's going on? What? Huh? She broke the rules! But that's not important! To save her sister, the Radiant Knight did whatever it took to return the Kashmir! Exceptional courage! Extraordinary demeanor! Unrelenting in the face of the two knights from hell! Let us cheer for the Radiant Knight! That's Margaret! That knight with the shield is the Radiant Knight! Why did she come back to Kashmir? I don't even recognize her anymore. It's her! What has she been through all these years? A Radiant Knight. That spirited Margaret. She's returned. Just be a dear and let us through. Sorry, no can do. So we gotta put our lives on the line then, eh? I'd really rather you didn't. I'll say it again. There's nothing you can do. I live by a rule. I don't fight with anyone but my target. As long as you stay away from the arena, you get to live. It's getting bright. Hey, me, look over there. What? That light, that... Old Man Nearl? This is a lot more intense than Maria's arts. Could it be? But The 2 Lazarites. It can't be. It's me. Time to stop playing, little Pegasus. Pack up and skedaddle. What? The Radiant Knight herself is in the mix. No point to guarding the door anymore, is there? I think I get the gist of it. But you still failed, even with the both of you? Don't be so suspicious of your superiors, little Pegasus. The board of directors only asked us to watch the Radiant Knight, after all, not fight her. I was thinking that even if we did fight, I would have that dumb-faced idiot with me, so it wouldn't be any problem at all. Turns out there was, a tiny issue, shall we say. First off, the Radiant Knight seems to have gotten just that little bit stronger. There are also some troublesome horns together with her. It's really annoying. Well, if it's even giving you trouble, you're wasting your time telling me about it. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to tell you about it because the target is approaching your location right now. Might be too late, actually. Well, try to avoid fighting at all costs. Good luck surviving, little Platinum. Sorry? Wait. What the hell are they doing? Could it be Wynar? No, can't be. He should still be in his office. Then... What? Just now, was that a blue shadow? V! I know! What's happening? I've never felt like this before! Don't move. Breathe slowly and look around. Feels like I've been made, and those two are looking jumpy. Oh, here. White-horned Sarkas holding a sword stops in front of them. She breathes softly, raising her eyes at them. Ugh, of course they'd be difficult to handle. They're not even knights. Let them pass. Their names aren't on the list anyway. Thank you. Liz, can you still move? Yes, it's bright over there. It's Nearl. Let us go then? Yes. Really, what's going on today? That's Sarkas just now. Does she know Margaret? What's happening? It's really Margaret! V! Margaret's back! Don't yell! Then what about us? Do we keep going? Don't stare at me like that. You get to live. They canceled the mission. I don't have a reason to stop you anymore. You get to live. You gonna leave just like that? Halt! V, don't bother with them. Let's get to the arena. Damned Armless Union. Margaret Nearl, the Radiant Knight. Where's the arena security? Security? That was the Radiant Knight charging at full power. We'd probably have to raise the city's barrier to stop her. Radiant Knight. Radiant Knight. With things as they are now, why did you even return? To look at the knight's epitaph? Mr. Cherney, we've received word from the General Chamber of Commerce. You... Mr. Malkovich. Yes. No matter what happens next, even if I don't return, you must not leave this room. Okay. Yes, I've already prepared everything beforehand. Yes. Cherney, you've already done everything you could. So just wait for the curtain call. How amusing. Sir? Excuse me. Mr. Cherney, your phone! I know. Please excuse me for a moment. Night techniques. But drug overdose and signs of over-reliance on arts. Also... Ugh. I will suppress her. Kill the target! The mentally crippled Sarkaz warrior brandishes his weapon, arts, and the smell of a grave. But the Radiant Knight does not move. Kill her! The explosive energy has been dissipated. Die! Ugh, you still have strength? Maria, your wounds. Margaret, you once said a knight raises her shield to protect others, right? But now, on this battlefield, there's no one that you need to protect. I will become your shield, so... Move aside. I will blast them both to death. I'll do my best. She abandoned her shield. But your arts... This... Impossible! That warhammer is her staff! She... Are you ready, Maria? Yes! To be a knight is to be the noble knight that illuminates the land! The Radiant Knight who charged onto the field has abandoned her shield just after a few short exchanges. Hold on, wait! Remember the two-handed warhammer craze that followed the Radiant Knight? Watch her swing that hammer, her shield long forgotten. This is the old school Radiant Knight! She's out there against all odds. The return of the legend. The National Council could drag her away right after this match. This could be our only chance to witness the glory of the Radiant Knight! These arts, this glow. Why are you allowed to give off that kind of light so impassively? You arrogant little... Do you really think yourself the sun? Radiant Knight! How long has it been since we saw Margaret put her shield down? Her light, it's hot. She will be fine, right? I've never seen her fail after looking like that. The girl is a lot like Nearl. Yes, that's her sister. What a cute little knight. I can see the resemblance. Arrows ran out. Your arts! He's forming arrows using his arts. I'll block them. Leave the rest to me. Can't penetrate this damn light! The audience is quiet. Margaret doesn't have an advantage. Those two Sarkaz are strong and work well together. But I don't feel like Margaret will lose. I don't even think she's disadvantaged. Her techniques are mesmerizing. Her demeanor is so calm, yet her light burns so brightly. It reminds me of old Nearl, when he was young. Unbelievable! Totally unbelievable! The radiance from every swing of Margaret's warhammer completely dispels her opponent's arts. Even the cracks the Radiant Knight steps on are filled with light. What amazingly brilliant arts! Combat techniques of this level! This is definitely befitting of a champion! The true strength of a knight! My wounds aren't hurting as much anymore. Is this Margaret's arts too? Caring about me even during a battle like this? My hammer! No weapon, then with my hands, I'll tear you apart. Kill her! Margaret has a strange expression on her face. It's pity? For these two Sarkaz? Because they are called knights?
Or is it because of their circumstances? Maria. I'm here. I'll leave the support to you. Yes!
Do it! Yes!
Repent. At this moment, the entire arena descends into silence. No one has realized that the match has ended. There aren't any knights boasting about their victory, nor are there the defiant howls of the losers. The corrupted Sarkas kneel on the ground. They have not fallen over, and the radiant knight does not strike. She looks down upon the two Sarkas, then takes a knee and extends her hand. There is no reply from the Sarkas. You should not give up on your destiny.
No.
As if unwilling to bow to the two young girls, they remain silent, unable to stand. The radiant knight turns. Maria. What? We've won.
This is unbelievable! Can you believe your eyes? Because I sure can't! The radiant knight who suddenly entered the fight! The Knights Association that let it happen! Oh my god, I've never seen a situation like this in all my years of commentating! Though I don't know how the National Council will react, it doesn't change the fact that they won!
Mr. Mob.
Oh, you're here. I'm deeply honored to announce to everyone! Mr. Spokesman, what should I do?
Acknowledge her.
The winner is the young and miraculous Mara! And she who has returned from her long exile, the Pegasus that everyone knows, the Radiant Knight, Margaret Nearl!
That's right, Mr. Mob. I really do appreciate your ability to fan the fervor of the audience. Hold the fort for a while. Someone will come to handle this.
Cheer for her! Sophia, where are you going? Arsene, where are they? That one. Is it really Margaret? Why'd Margaret come back now? No matter what, she's in exile. Why didn't she tell us? Alright, both of you, calm down. Waynar may have known about this, but for now, we need to leave. The reporters in the crowd are going to swarm this place. We have to find a way to get the Radiant Knight home. Radiant Knight! That's the Radiant Knight from last season! Make way, make way! Let me get a picture! Everyone, everybody, please remain calm! No matter what happened, we have to make sure that the competition adheres to the proper procedures all the way up to the end! What should I do next? You can't contact the spokesman? Idiot! Go look for him in the VIP seats! Hold on! That's the Wishlash Knight! The Wishlash Knight suddenly rushed towards the Radiant Knight from the crowd! Aunt Sophia! Why are you back? Did she just slap the Radiant Knight? Huh? This looks like it'll be in the papers tomorrow! I'm sorry, but I've returned. That slap was for Maria. Huh? I'll spare you my own. Thanks for sparing me, but you used your right hand just now. When did that happen? Now isn't the time to talk about that. The National Council will definitely not allow an exile to return to Kashmir. We have to leave before the reporters and the National Council show up. Right now? But the competition results haven't... It doesn't matter. She's here, and that's way more important than the competition. Nearl. Careful, Liz. You don't need to worry so much. All right, hold my hand tight. These two Sarkas. Don't worry, they're my friends. Shining, can you do me a favor? Yes. I fainted. These are healing arts? Who? You! Sarkaz, you! It can't be you! Healed me? Your injuries are very serious, but they are not from this match. The scars of drug usage may never be removed. You should take better care of yourselves. Go away! Don't touch me! Ugh. Wait, you are... Nearl. Yeah, I know. Those two assassins from the Armorless Union are still watching us. Now is not the time to celebrate. Armorless Union? You... Time to run, Nearl? No. A victorious knight has no reason to scurry away like a coward. If they wish to stop us, just let them try. Nearl, over there. Ah, it's Mr. Koval and Mr. Vogelweid. Have they found something? What do you think? Of course they're preparing a way for you to escape! The three of us will help keep the crowds away from you, but the National Council will definitely be paying you a visit. You'll have to deal with them yourself. Margaret! Yeah? It's really great that you came back. The usual place. Don't be late. Of course. That's Nearl's family? She's come back home. We can all see her joy, no? So, let's give her some space. She's the Radiant Knight after all. No one in Kashmirsk can touch her. Right. We'll regroup with Amia later. Margaret raises her head. She used to hate this land with every fiber of her being. Maria. Ah, yes. Let's go home. But this is her home. You're here. What about your little follower? He's the next one. Ah, how cruel. Just tell me the answer. Well, aren't you straightforward? You already know the answer. Why ask me? Maybe you can live better. No, maybe I will die on the way to my exile. Maybe you will be the one to do it. Maybe. Don't blame me if I am. Of course. It won't happen through the National Council. You'll have to leave by tonight. Is there anything you need to take care of? Shevchik had a young son. He was present during the incident. Right. I wish to ask you, to make sure that he never has a chance to speak the truth. Thank you, Suzerain. Thank you, Suzerain. Perfect. Perfect light. It all works out. Goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Emotional support, Suzu. Yeah, emotional support, Suzu. Oh my gosh. Our Light and the Radiant Knight story. Yes, exactly. Oh, I love our emotional support, Suzerain. Alright. We have to jump out and go to our readings. Alright. See if we do this right. Alright. Wait a minute. Shoot, hang on.
From the Bison record. Now we know how he ended up in Young Men Tongue Poking Scenario.
Siam Zero, thank you very much for the Kofi. Thank you, thank you.
And Bushmaster, thank you for continuing the membership. Oh my gosh, thank you. And hang on a sec here. I don't think that went through, and it's also kind of hard to hear over the dubstep. Give me a second here. GG Star, and leaking that one night is canon, so don't worry too much about it. Remember the one dude from the Bison record? Now we know how he ended up in London. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there we go. Actually canon. Okay, that is perfect then. That is perfect. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate you saying it like that. Goodness, oh my gosh. I had to manually renew? I'm sorry if that lost any progress or anything. But thank you, Viviana. I appreciate it. Canon clear, there we go. There's who ended up in the Bison story. I love it. I love it. Okay, alright. Okay. 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 Breaking news number 11. Fartooth Knight involved in fan violence? Whereabouts of the Fartooth Knight still unknown. What's the story behind the Fartooth Knight's involvement in fan violence? According to sources, the Fartooth Knight was headed to a workshop to retrieve repaired equipment on the night of the 7th. On the way, she met an overzealous fan of a certain nightclub, and the two got into a verbal argument, which soon devolved into a fistfight. And as an officially titled knight, it is clear that Fartooth Justina made an error in judgment. When police arrived at the scene, there were several citizens who had been violently assaulted by the Fartooth Knight. They claimed that the Fartooth Knight also suffered serious injuries, but she herself was nowhere to be seen. The National Council has announced that they will investigate this incident seriously. Regardless of the guilt of the matter, this is not a reason for the Fartooth Knight to simply disappear. Related articles. Last night bar visit. Intimate relationship. The family secrets of the Nearl sisters in Zofia. A bathtub of vine. Hundreds of handsome male servants? Is the Candle Knight's private life extravagant and corrupt? The true face of Truffle Grove Castle revealed. A treasure trove of information about retired knights. Where are your heroes of yesterday, today? Specially chosen for you by Big Data. That, yeah. And the night of the 7th, okay. Interesting. Huh. Alright. Make sure I have this right. Breaking news number 12. Feature, the Radiant Knight returns! 40 minutes ago, the exiled Margaret Nearl, henceforth referred to as the Radiant Knight, suddenly appeared in the Fireblade Arena, interrupting the ongoing contest in full view of millions of viewers. What is going on? According to sources, there were multiple issues during the special 2v2 battle held in the Fireblade Arena. Firstly, the Fartooth Knight was unable to participate due to the recent incident, and Maria Nearl was forced to fight alone against the Snowy Heel nightclub. As for the Snowy Heel nightclub, they had temporarily accepted the Corrupted Knight and Withered Knight right before the match and decided to send both of them into battle. As the battle got into full swing, the Radiant Knight suddenly rushed into the arena, rescuing her nearly defeated sister and turning the tides. The exiled are forbidden from entering any Kashmir city, though infected are now allowed to participate, and the crowd's enthusiasm for the Radiant Knight remains as clear as ever. How will the National Council and the Knights Association respond? Are we witnessing the continuation of the legend? Can the Radiant Knight's lucky miracles truly defeat her mighty opponents? Will the Radiant Knight bring about new miracles, or will this blatant disregard for the Knights Association invite swift retaliation? As countless readers wait with bated breath, we strive to bring you the latest developments. Related articles.
Last night bar visit. Intimate relationship. The family secrets of the Nearl sisters and Zofia. A bathtub of wine. Hundreds of handsome male servants. Is the Candle Knight's private life extravagant and corrupt? The true face of Truffle Grove Castle revealed. A treasure trove of information about retired knights. Where are your heroes of yesterday, today? Specially chosen for you by Big Data. Alright. Goodness. Alright. Wait, Bushmaster! Hang on! Bushmaster! Wait, was that during the readings? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if the timing was off. Bushmaster, thank you for the coffee. Thank you. Love that the first link is now all 3 Nearls. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. The family secrets of the Nearl sisters and Zofia. Oh, that's really cool. That's so subtle. I really like that. Specially chosen for you by Big Data. I don't think the Kofis are popping up on our end. They should be. I had the alert, off during the reading, so it might have caught it incorrectly. They should be working, though. They were working fine, in the main screen, though. I think that was during the reading. I apologize. There was one, at the very beginning of stream on the main screen. This article is why Viv asked if you have a bathtub when you put her in the base. Noted. If you notice the armor on the Sarkaz, they were leaking blue liquid from their masks onto their armor. They were high on shells. Oh my gosh. All right. Whew. And then we have, oh my, okay, noted. So many things open. So many things open. Okay. Whew. All right. Nearl Story 3. The sound of the cannon salvo cannot hide the silent anger of self-discipline. This season's major will not be peaceful. Silent departure. It's me. The spokesman incident is over. Platinum. Who are you? I'm looking for the director. Doesn't matter. You should have received the authorization code for this terminal. Since you know about this channel, you aren't one of those 2 Lazarites, so... just keep your suspicions to yourself and refrain from looking too hard. What I'm saying next will be between the Armorless Union and nothing to do with the directors. Alright. A squad of campaign knights crossed into the Twilight Wood in secret. This went unnoticed by the General Chamber of Commerce, so it likely has something to do with the Radiant Knight. Silverlance? The Lazarite will take full responsibility for this matter. Don't trouble yourself. Huh? Since when are they so responsible? Your mission is to monitor the Radiant Knight in their stead. The Radiant Knight? That's a pain. So they've got an even bigger pain over there? Still unclear. The ripples from a single stone spread far. The return of the Radiant Knight has brought us a lot of trouble. In fact, we're devoting too much of our attention on her. One more thing. No matter what, do not take action against the Sarkaz with the Radiant Knight. Those 2 Sarkaz.
You seem to know a lot about them.
The Confessarius and the Radiant Knight also belong to another company. Will this matter be so simple? I'm not sure. Just handle your own tasks properly and don't mess up like before. We'll be busier. Ah, it's the phone again. Are they looking for Mr. Cherney? But Mr. Cherney has been gone for a while. Hello? The spokesman. No, sorry. Mr. Cherney is currently... What? I dialed the spokesman's number, and you answered. Therefore, you are the spokesman. Huh? What? I don't understand. Name. Me? Name.
Please call me, Malkovich. I used to work for Swolma Food Company, until Mr. Cherney invited me to work with him. Sir, is Mr. Cherney... Good day, Mr. Malkovich. Sorry, miss. I thought that... I'm the director and CEO of Swolma Food Company. You should be familiar with my voice. Mr. Malkovich, you are now officially dismissed. Huh? From now on, you no longer belong to the Swolma Food Company, nor the Mieszko Group. Please keep in mind at all times that you are representing the General Chamber of Commerce. When the major ends, you may choose to stay or leave. You will be generously compensated based on your performance. Right now, there are 3 tasks waiting for you. You have no right to question them. Firstly, ensure the smooth continuation of the major. This is of the utmost importance. Secondly, guide the public opinion regarding the Radiant Knight and related matters. We are not asking for damage control. What we want are benefits on top of that. Thirdly, some contacts from the Armorless Union will be arriving at your location within 3 minutes. Supervise them as they carry out their duties. If there are any issues, report directly to the General Chamber of Commerce's Board of Directors. Wait, I don't want to be... Is there anything you wish to say, Spokesman Malkovich? I don't think... No, I understand. Very good. I wish you the best of luck. A dream. This is definitely a dream. I heard the good news. Journey's authority has been completely transferred to you. Spokesman... Malkovich, right? What do we do next? You might need a minute. I don't mind taking a break. I don't understand. Why me? Wait, are you the same Platinum? Why did you allow yourself to be pushed into this position? What should I do? Who knows? Maybe they just wanted to see someone become as nasty as they are. Don't think too much when you're in Kashmir. But just look at me. I can't even afford a decent suit. Right. Mr. Cherney must have arranged some tasks for you. You should know what the Armorless Union is doing. No idea. I only know what I'm doing. Then, what are you doing? Oh, usually people stop asking when I answer like that. Never mind. I screwed something up a while ago, and now I have to deal with it. 5 night assassins were made while hunting a target. Then they disappeared. The Armorless Union went missing? Are you really prepared to know the truth? I have no other choice. Really? Pay close attention to the Pinus Sylvestris nightclub, then. They're more than just competition nights. They openly oppose the Armorless Union. The Radiant Knight has returned? Word on the street is she descended from the skies and rescued Maria. Rescued?
The Knights Association. No, it probably came from higher up. They arranged that match for Maria. The audience all believed that it was just a thrilling performance, but those with discerning eyes could tell. They were going at it for real. If the Radiant Knight was any later, Maria would be dead. Are they giving up the game already? Maybe we give them more credit than they deserved. These things happen in every season of the Major. They don't care. What they care about doesn't matter. I never expected them to understand. But to think that they don't even want to keep up appearances. What's important is that in Kazmierz, no one cares. They're telling people we're out of competition for a while because of a training accident. That's ugly. That's ugly. Hey, what the hell's up with that? Isn't that totally good for us? If they had gone through the National Council instead of scurrying around in the dark, we'd really be in trouble. You let yourself go after just relaxing for a bit. Our opponents couldn't wait any longer and acted first, but ended up giving us the win instead. How could I not be happy? When those two finish their jobs, we'll finally get to the main point. What? Didn't you get your fill in the arena? The more I cross weapons with that trash, the more I hate those knight nobles. What disgusts me the most is that I used to be one of them. So complicated. They don't have a penny's worth of dignity or faith. The knight nobles are total sellouts now. Don't get yourself worked up. This topic always does that to you. Don't worry, they'll get what's coming to them. Though, before that, we should straighten out the enemy right in front of us. The Armorless Union. We'll expose them out in the open for all to see, yeah? Hey, Margaret, how long has it been since you've been home? Your room is still as it used to be. I clean it all the time. Oh, I think we sold the furniture, though. But it's fine. At least... Maria, just seeing you all makes me feel like I've returned home. Margaret. Maria, your equipment. Oh, I went and borrowed your old stuff. How is it? It fits me nicely, right? Yeah, it's a nice fit. You've really grown up. I'm as tall as you now. You've worked hard, truly. I wasn't able to talk with you properly in the arena earlier. I've really missed you, Maria. Sis, you're making me embarrassed. You've fought all alone until now, but you've survived. You've persisted. I was aware what kind of impact my decision back then would have on Uncle and you, but I never thought that you would... Margaret! There's something you absolutely have to do that you'd never back down from, right? Yeah. Then you didn't do anything wrong. Besides, I was never able to become like you, tough inside and out. But I've started to understand. At least, I can think about what Aunt Zofia has always said. I can think about what a knight truly is. Even though I still couldn't become like you, I've been able to get where I am today with everyone's help. If there were ever any beliefs that I held on to, they come from you, because I too am a member of the Nearl family. But Margaret, you can't ever leave again, not like how you left 6 years ago. I'll follow you this time, no matter what happens to us in the end. I believe in you. Maria, you've really grown up. Where did that all come from? Anyway, just go upstairs and have a look. Margaret.
Uncle, this is...
Keep quiet. Margaret, what did you come back for? Don't you know what it means for you to appear here? You rescued Maria, but why did you return to Kazmierz? Do you know how much your father and grandfather sacrificed to send you out? Yet you dare to appear here so brazenly. Do you think that the association and the corporations aren't watching your every step? I will join the Major. Impossible. I will retake the glory that belongs to the Knights. Glory is meaningless. Meaning is in the eye of the beholder. Kazimierz has changed. They have changed. Yet I'm still here. We're all still here. Don't be greedy, Margaret. I imagined you would calm down after leaving Kazimierz, but this is your answer? You're wasting my time. Uncle. Enough. In the time I've spent talking to you, a mountain of documents has piled up waiting for me to handle. Don't interrupt my work. Leave Kazimierz before things turn worse. You've made a life for yourself elsewhere. Just don't come back anymore.
Uncle, how can you say that?
Maria.
Margaret.
Uncle Buena, I understand your decision. I still respect you just as I did back then. I also hope for your support. Understand? You know nothing of what I've seen, what I've done. Yet you still hold on to your idealistic thoughts. I was once lucky enough to catch a glimpse of hope. I have also experienced the shadow of war. I'm merely choosing to continue believing in my faith, and to fight for it. Kazimierz will not change one bit, no matter how much the Radiant Knight sacrifices, no matter how much she wins. Of course, of that I'm very clear. Even so. Even so. Draw your blade, Margaret.
Uncle?
If you insist on being so stubborn, I have no choice but to teach you how to give up the hard way. To fall by my blade is far better than falling into the shadow of the Armorless Union. As you wish.
Those stupid competition knights are just a bunch of trash willing to be manipulated for the sake of money. If the young mistress of the Nearl family were to have an accident as well, don't even bother calling this campaign night a night anymore. I'll go flip the National Council's goddamn table myself. That's what the old man said.
Sanomi, there's no need to mimic him so convincingly.
But he specifically instructed me to convey the exact message.
You don't need to listen to everything he says.
He even said that if the Grand Knight didn't agree, he'd go greet the Radiant Knight himself, even if he had to hobble all the way there. He also said that if you sighed and cupped your forehead, reluctant to answer, he would...
All right. I know how unhappy he is. He hasn't changed at all, still causing a ruckus in the court Sprawiedliwy Kazimierz every day over what few accomplishments he has. Don't forget he is still an offender.
But the National Council, totally corrupted by the General Chamber of Commerce, has no right to convince my old man. They don't representing the citizens or the law at all. They're just representing themselves and the merchants behind them.
He taught you that as well?
No, I figured that one out myself.
Is that all?
There's one more thing.
Yeah.
The people from Rhodes Island seem to have arrived.
New background peaks can now be used? Interesting, okay.
Alright then.
We've arrived? Here we go.
And that's Maria Nearl. No, wait, we still have breaking newses, apparently. We still have a few breaking newses. Goodness, I was not expecting so many familiar faces. You complete enough side stories to unlock the next main menu background. Oh, okay. Interesting. I know, next time on Haunts Ballsy. Hang on. We still have a little bit of a little bit of thing. I could not exactly tell you who to level because it would have ruined the surprise. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, hang on a sec. We still have a little bit of breaking news left, I think. Alright. See here. Breaking news 13. Knights Association and National Council seeking public opinion. This afternoon, the Radiant Knight returned to Cavalarielki and intervened in the battle between Maria and the Snowy Heel nightclub, causing great uproar across the media and our viewers. After extensive discussions between the Knights Association and the spokesperson representative, it was agreed that the Radiant Knight's intervention in the battle was a clear violation over the rules. But due to multiple violations from the two Knights of the Snowy Heel nightclub as well, the match is invalid. At the same time, the Knights Association raised a complaint to the National Council. The National Council will soon hold an emergency meeting to decide the status of the Radiant Knight's knighthood. If the Radiant Knight is acknowledged, the lack of a Knight Primus will no longer plague the Nearl family. Opinion polls. Should we trust them? Currently, it appears that the audience and guests generally wish for the return of the Radiant Knight. This afternoon alone, petitions have circulated at several arenas. There is also overwhelming support for the Radiant Knight coming from various social media platforms. The Knights Association and the National Council are expected to give their answer very soon. Related articles. A disturbance before the game. Card Knight walks out with team, dissatisfied by treatment. Nail Knight expelled by nightclub over violation. Northwood Order training regimen and new roster. Today's topic. Number of independent knights on the rise, with no standardization of quality. Specially chosen for you by Big Data. Alright. Breaking news number 14. Live. Several managing directors of the General Chamber of Commerce protest against the Adeptus gosh, why can't I say this one ever? Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz. Today, the Mieszko Group, Rose Paper Union, and other companies raised a formal complaint against the Adeptus Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz. The representative of the collective claimed that the Adeptus Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz ordered the mobilization of some warrior knights on its own discretion, without going through the legal process within the National Council. On the other hand, the Grand Knight staff in the Adeptus Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz believes that the mobilization of the warrior knights is a legitimate function according to the Adeptus Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz in times of emergency, and that the move was well within their rights. The General Chamber of Commerce continued to demand the Adeptus Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz give a reasonable answer, with the Adeptus Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz insisted that at the highest judicial organ of Kazimierz, the National Council is not beholden to the General Chamber of Commerce, no matter what issues arise between the National Council and the Adeptus Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz. Later on, the representative from the Mieszko Group accused the Knights Association of mishandling the Radiant Knight incident, and demanded alterations to the spokesperson system and some duties of the Knights Association. This move displeased some of the Knight nobility, though the General Chamber of Commerce indicated that revoking the amendment of the Corporate Contribution Act remains a distinct possibility. The meeting is currently in session. Related articles. A road traversing the wilderness. The General Chamber of Commerce announces to expand foreign trade. Law and order triumphs.
The bounty hunter problem has largely been controlled. A mysterious organization has appeared along the border. Ursus officially responds. It's not brought to you by anyone. This article is just trolling you, placing that word as often as possible. I was definitely thinking the same thing. I was definitely thinking the same thing. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Alright. Central Journal doesn't use big data. Noted. Got it. They absolutely put that in way too many times. Alright. Brought to you by Little Data. There you go. Okay. Last one here. Breaking news number 15. Response from the Grand Knight. Oh? Dear Miss Amia, I'm pleased to inform you that the Adeptus Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz and Knights Association agreed yesterday to pass the Terms of Cooperation for Treatment of Infected Contestants and Medical Environment Ratification Bill proposed by your company. The electronic contract is attached to this email, and a contact will be visiting your office soon. As a representative of the Adeptus Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz, I hereby send my regards to Miss Amia and the members of the medical department in your company. The other medical and pharmaceutical companies involved in this project are extremely happy to receive your help, and as we are all warmed by the virtue of assisting those in need. At the same time, please allow me to extend my personal thanks to Miss Amia, Miss Calcet, and the doctor. Thank you for accepting and sheltering the Radiant Knight during her unjust exile. I guarantee, upon my honor as the Grand Knight of the Adeptus Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz, that Nearl will be treated fairly. May glory live on. Adeptus Sprawiedliwi Kazimierz. Huh. Very interesting. Making things happen behind the scenes, I suppose so. Goodness. Goodness. Things be in motion. Okay. Noted. Whoa. I may or may not haunt you with Sprawiedliwi from time to time. What, just to see if I remember it? Just be like, Star, how do you say this? Goodness. Long-winded master plan hatched by Cal. I feel like I'm gonna have to reread a lot of these, honestly. Who knows? Great. I think in 2 months Star will become Polish. Absolutely not. I'm struggling so badly. Ugh. I think we should all do that. We will force read all of that. I'm gonna stand at your bed, wake you up with a mic in your face. Oh boy. Say it, Star. You'll read it in your dreams. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright. Do we get to do the fun things now? Do we get to see the nice fun things now? This is my break, getting to see the video stuff. Star, I will come to your dream and make you say it. You guys are terrible. Two questions to judge your current level of Polishness. What are your opinions on mushrooms and potatoes? What? Yeah, no, definitely not Polish in that case. You picked like two of my least favorite things.
I may have a problem become Polish as a non-English man. What? You don't like potato? Okay, I'm sorry. It's, jeez, sorry. Jeez, no. Unsubscribe? I'm sorry? Mushroom and potatoes. Did you want me to lie? Did you want me to lie? I don't want to. Like potatoes too, Star? How could you? We're allowed to have different things that we like, right? Look, I've explained before. Like, literally, we've talked about this in the Discord, guys. It's a texture thing. We've literally look. Yeah, okay. You know, I'm the stupid person that's like doesn't like potatoes but is fine with fries, and it's a texture thing, okay? It's a texture thing. Leave me alone! Oh my gosh, you guys! It's a texture thing! Leave me alone! Yeah, this is why, like, I'm fine with fries. I just can't. I just don't like your standard basic potato because it's very mealy feeling, and I don't like it. I come back and miss the one time potatoes were actually discussed. Wow. They're ganging up on me. They're ganging up on me. For my dislike of specific things. Like, we're all allowed to dislike certain things, guys. Jeez. Ugh. Anyway, can we move on? I'd like to move on. Alright, I want to see video stuff. I have not gotten to see these video things. Alright. We are muting this for a minute. We are adding this here. I think this is all in the right order, hopefully. Hopefully. Yes. Yes! Alright. Alright, and so we get to see the animation PV, and we get to see the theme work. Alright. Let's see how this goes, shall we?
お姉ちゃん、私ここまで来たよ。もう後戻りはできないんだから。恐怖は捨てる。前を見る。たとえ行く先に初めから希望なんてなかったとしても、たとえ誰にも分かってもらえなくても、絶対に足を止めない。アークナイツ新イベントマリア・ニアール。この名に誓って私は光を諦めない。
Oh my gosh, okay, it like literally shows off everybody at the very end. I see why you guys have me watch these at the end. It literally shows everyone at the very end. They immediately spoil the bosses, it's ridiculous. I mean, I guess with how fast it went, I probably wouldn't have, like, noticed it. There's another one of those that was held back for reasons that are now obvious. No, I totally understand. But it's like, I probably wouldn't have fully caught exactly it. I probably would have just been like, big beefy guy, you know? Alright, anyway. Finally, we get to hear the theme as well. Me neither, but still, spoiler. Yeah, no, I understand. That is very fair. Still, my gosh, the hand-drawn 2D animation is so gorgeous in these, honestly. Like, really, they're so good. Alright, even as Nearl straight across the sky. I did not want to take a chance on you recognizing, Shining a Nightingale. No, that is very, very fair, because I definitely would have. But yeah, thank you. Alright. We get to see the theme here now. Make sure I do this correctly. Alright. I've been waiting to hear this. Oh, wow. I was not expecting it like this. Wow. So cute. It's absolutely so cute. I love the intensity of this. Very good, very good. Ah, that's beautiful. That's honestly so nice. I love the epic fantasy themes. The epic marching fantasy themes are so good. I was not expecting this at all. I was expecting it to be like I expected it to have lyrics for some reason. Like I knew the song existed. I knew you guys really liked it. For some reason, I thought it would have lyrics, but it's still really, really good. I wasn't expecting it to sound like a powerful, epic marching song. I was expecting it to be like, a personal character song. I don't know why, but it's still really, really good. It's completely different than what I expected, but it is a theme and genre that I still really like. Epic fantasy music at the secret bar of Mercy. There you go. All right, we can move this here. We move that here. Let me move this around here. Move that around here. There we go. Now we are officially done with Mario Nearl. All right, give me like 30 seconds here, and then we will do a little bit of outfit review. I don't know if we can do the entire thing. I don't know if we can do all of it. Here, let me just not be boring here. I don't know if we can do all of the outfits because there's more than I thought. But let's see how many we can get, okay? I'm guessing we'll probably get like half of them in, and then we'll do the other half on... Maybe we'll split it between Thursday? I just know that there's one that's ending like before we stream next, so we need to get that one done too. Miyabi, you new to Arknights? Love the art style and characters and lore. It's really, really nice, yeah. I started, like, I'm almost at 1 year. I'm almost at 1 year, so compared to all the veterans who've been playing since it just started, I am also very new. But yeah, no, the artwork is actually how I got into it. When do you do the 1 year? My 1 year is May 3rd, I want to say. Started 2024 because of Golden Glow. Very fair. Where you say you started only like 2 to 3 months after me? There we go. Started in here like 2 weeks ago? Started 2023. Wait, Revens, you've only been there for 2 weeks? I'm letting you know my stream might be spoiler territory for you then. Started back year 1, but had a long time, didn't play. Very fair. You got a lot to do? Yeah, you'll be busy for a bit. I have the medal of 5 years with a big hole in the middle. Fair enough. Alright, let's see here. Okie doke. Let's jump to... There we go. It's on the little... It's literally on the tail end. There we go. It's fine. I won't be on the story in a long time, so probably forget it anyway. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, let's jump in here. Let's see what all of the... Let's see what we've got here. These are so cute. Alright, I'm guessing that for these, we should probably hide Maria. Just because I don't think we had her when we were doing any outfit reviews, so... Maria's gonna go and chat with Margaret for a bit. Alright. Let's see here. What? Uncle's keeping her in the corner. No, she's just catching up with Margaret. It's all good. She's just catching up with Margaret. It's all good. It's all good. Alright. Alright, we have to do... Which one is ending first? I think is, bobbing? So we have to review bobbings first, real quick. 1999. 2 days! See? It's like not even... I'm going through these like really quick. These are all 12 days. So we're fine with the rest. Alright. Heartwarming baking. Bobbing. Alright. The artist is named Hug? What? Heartwarming baking. Okay. This must have been like a Valentine's release? Let's see here. Alright, let's see. We've got drones with little flowers putting on the cake. That's really cute. Heartwarming bobbing, his new code name. Alright, this is like a... This has to be like a Valentine event thing, right? Yeah, what the heck did we splatter here on the wall? What is this? Is this jam? What did we do here? What happened? You do have jam jars here. There's rose on the ground, okay. There's rose on the ground, there's apples in the basket. don't worry about it. That's chocolate. It's purple. I think we're making like little cookies or something here on the tray. It's purple. I don't know why it's purple. It's weird. All right. Little. Oh, look at these. Look at there's tiny little like cat-shaped cookies here. Teeny, teeny, tiny. Really hard to see, but there's little cat-shaped cookies here. Tiny little cakes, cupcakes, sweet treats. Little breads, little scones. We've got scones, tiny cakes, cookies. Lots of breads here. I love seeing how they illustrate the food. Okay, so I guess the jam's in the cake there. And there's, flowers from the drone. Is it gonna be, like, decorated here? That's really cute. Alright. Haven't done the dishes yet. Oh, there we go. Look, you can see tiny little blueberries here. There's tiny little blueberries on the table. So it's like a blueberry jam cake thing. How we ended up with this, I don't know. But we can at least see that the blueberries are here on the table. He looks embarrassed about the mess, but it's okay. It's okay, you did a good job. The cake looks amazing. You did a good job. I like how bright it is. I like the bright sunny factor of it and the red and white kind of having like that Valentine's Day color scheme. I'm assuming this is basically supposed to be a Valentine's skin. As long as the food looks good, doesn't matter how the kitchen looks when it's done. There you go. Are they bunny cookies? I think they're cats. These look like pointy ears to me. I'm pretty sure they're cats. It's probably for White Day, but isn't White Day in March? Isn't White Day later March, and this skin is going away in like 2 days? And I like the little droopy ears here. I was thinking White Day, but also it would end before White Day. So I'm not really sure here. It's nice though. It's really simple, but it's really cozy. The lighting is really nice. It's very bright and sunny, but it's very calm. There's not like too much going on in terms of the structure of the piece, right? Like it's still a very solid base. There's like, aside from the blueberry mess that we're being pointed at to here with the staff, the rest of it is still pretty calm, and he's a little embarrassed, but it's fine because it still looks great. It still looks great. Good lad, using his double boiler for the chocolate. There you go. I like the texture around the rim of the piece. You mean like the sort of like chalk texture we got going around here? It's like a chalk brush texture, I think. It gives it a very homey feel, a very organic feel. It's nice though. It's a casual skin for a 5-star released with a rerun. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's still nice though. It's like, it's simple, but it's very clean. It's very, the lighting is really well done. This is still very masterful lighting. This is hard lighting to get right, especially from like behind, making it still feel bright even though he's sort of out of the direct light exactly. But it's really nice. This is what I like, seeing the quote-unquote simpler pieces, because it's like, yeah, if you're assigned to do this, if you were an artist who had to do one of the skin designs, it's like, yeah, I could do this. This is nice. I could handle this. Granted, the rendering is really, really strong. I don't know if I could do that level of rendering. Or cleanliness, right? This does have some pretty sharp, clean line art. But overall, it's like, yeah, each individual element you can break up, you could figure out how to do it. Even just the lighting on these jam jars with like their little translucency and reflection, it's all really nice. I like it. It's sweet, it's gentle, it's fun. Alright. Heartwarming baking. Sure, it might look a little messy, with a few things not going as planned along the way, but he will serve the cake to you with a smile all the same, just like the life he wishes to lead, one filled with an affectionate warmth. I like that. That's really sweet. I like that a lot. Alright. Let me just go back and let's see what order we want to do these in, because it's a little mixed, I think. It is very mixed, actually. Let me see here. Okay. All the others have enough time, so we'll see if we can get the crossover ones done. How does that sound? We'll see, we'll see. I don't know if I can get all the crossover ones done, but we'll see how it goes. Alright. Figurino? What about Figurino? Like, the artist name makes you want to give him a hug. Yeah, fair enough. 12 days, lil. What about it? What about it? Do you like the hybrid animal people? I mean, I too am a hybrid animal people, so yeah. Do him now, you won't regret? Alright, fine. We'll see if we can... Is this the only other... Okay, these are so confusing. We have Moon, Under the Pines. We have the... I'm guessing these are like the more Asian-themed ones, and then we have the crossover ones. I'm getting confused because it's already kind of late and I'm already kind of tired, so I'm trying to figure out like how to do this. Okay, I think we're gonna be able to do like half of them today and then the rest on Thursday. Is that all right with you guys? So actually a little less than half. We'll probably do most of them on Thursday. Why don't we do up to where we have bobbing, because I already did a lot of reading today. Alright. Which means we get to start with Aya! Alright. Oh! Oh, this is fun! This is really fun! Oh, what the heck? We've got, like, Showgirl here. Show tunes! Or at least that's what the lighting reminds me of. And the hat. Alright, let's see this. Okay, no, not in a show. We're on a clock. We're on a clock. There's little sheep around. Little Sanrio sheep too. Yeah, it very much has that Peter Pan feeling. Oh, I love the ribbon around here too. Wait, does anyone know what the Hello Kitty character's name is? I don't know all the Hello Kitty characters. I love the little seal over here. Like the little ribbon and seal is a really cool touch with the letters. Oh, letters and a seal. That's really cool. Let me see here. So we're like in basically Big Ben of London kind of thing. That's really cool. Letters. There's letters going everywhere. Delivering letters. Curious. I like the decoration of the clock with the stars and the moons, and then the star with the wings on the top. I'm not biased at all, but I like it a lot. And I also, the shading's really good. I wonder where this light source is coming from. Yeah, I really love the boot design. I really love the boot design. It's, like, it's split hoof, which we've seen before, but it's also kind of doing a lot of its own things that make it stand out. Because it's the split hoof here, and then they're still adding a heel, and then the fur trim and the pink against the gold and the black is a really striking contrast. I love these tiny little sheep. They're so cute. These would make cute stickers. Just like easy sheep stickers. Oh, get that out of your mouth! This letter is unfortunately not going to be delivered. Oh no. Bad sheep! Bad sheep! We need to deliver that! Not the Star Mail Club! Oh dear. Oh no. I love her outfit though. I mean, okay. Biased on the outfit. Lawn train of dress in the back and then like this coat that is like capelet coat. We have a capelet coat with a lawn piece in the back. Yeah, I'm a little biased towards this outfit. Just a little bit. I love the scalloping effect that it has on it. The scalloping little lace. I actually really like this outfit. I really like this outfit. I'm very biased towards coat cape things, especially when they have capelets and such. -18 for you, Star. Yeah. She even has a jabot looking thing. She does! She does. That's gonna get me. She has the jabot. She has like the waist belt piece too. Oh, this is bad. This is more like a corset, but still. Still, the jabot is so cute. I love the jabot. I love the jabot with the bow on top. Oh, this one's really cute. Aww. She is so precious, honestly. Great color use, too. And there's a little rainbow through it. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? I wish I remember. I should know the sheep. I don't remember the sheep. -18. I love this little bag. Very cute. Really good, really interesting stark lighting everywhere here. I love how we kind of have like a rim of pink around the lights. Where is the light source of this coming from? I'm dying to know. And then she's got like little steampunk goggles. That's fun. Someone's gonna say like, oh, they're not steampunk. They're like from opera shows or something. I don't know, but I like the goggle design. I love how the hat is scalloped to match her dress. There's so many layers on this. Look at this. We've got the coat layer, the trim layer, the undershirt layer, 2 more layers here. How many layers are on this thing? We have her glove, then we have a pink layer, then we have her lace layer, then we have another lace layer, then we have a fur layer, then we have the jacket layer. So the jacket layer and the fur layer are probably connected, as we can see here. And then we have the shirt layer, which probably has 2 layers, and then there's like a wrist layer. There's so many layers. That's really sweet, though. Everything's so fluffy. Everything's so fluffy and pink and gentle. He's very sweet. Yeah, this is really cute. I love this. This is so fun. Everything about this is like very fun, very carefree. Look at all the little sheep flying around. So fun, so carefree, so like pep in her step kind of deal, right? It's very dreamy, right? Well, I guess that makes sense, right? Sheep and dreams. Because we see like she's sort of like walking on this little staircase in the air. it's definitely this very dream sequence type of feeling, which I think probably makes a lot of sense for her. But the composition is so lovely. I really, really love how I can't even show it all. But I really love how the composition is bordered with this ribbon. I don't think we've actually seen too many compositions that have like a border going around the edge like this. And sort of, I don't know, I don't think we've seen that. I don't think we've seen too many things where it's like a ribbon border and a little tie and a little seal. I don't know, there's a lot that I like about this. The pose itself is really dynamic and nice. It's just, she's floating. She's so happy, she's floating. She's in this very, like, skippy, floaty atmosphere. I don't know how else to say it. She just looks like she's the one in charge. She's the one in control. I can't tell if she's trying to deliver these letters, because one of them is definitely not being delivered. But she's just, it's so cute, it's so fun. I love how this is a black fabric, and the light being so intense almost makes the fabric look brown, which is doing a great job to contrast with her bag and her hair. So it has, like, you know, as Vesa knows, it has like that boom bop boom type of feeling where it's like, it alternates the different colors in sequence. That's always a really good, really, really easy way to add contrast in character design. Tempted to grab this, I don't even have I don't either! I don't either! The black and pink just shines so great together with this dress. It really does, yeah. She just looks like she would be floating. She just has this, I think someone said earlier, a very, like, Peter Pan type of vibe. A gentlemanly thief vibe. There you go, yeah. Yeah, gentlemanly thief or Peter Pan. Like Rascal, but very much in charge Rascal. Oh, I love this. Oh, it's really, really cute. Yeah. The light source is your shiny 18 primes. I think you're probably right. I think you're probably right. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I love the Chibi 2 Joker from hit game Persona 5. It definitely does have like a Joker, a Peter Pan. That is also one of my favorite tropes. Is like the cheeky rascal who can sort of like go above everybody else and is kind of in control of the city. I love that trope. It's so fun. This is such a cute chibi. And again, like the dress is doing a great job breaking up that silhouette. I told you guys, I think that the operator chibis work better the more they sort of fill a square type of shape. So with all the different additions here, I think they're doing a really good job. All right. Brand collaborative series, Fluffy Little Witch. Oh, okay, she's a witch. It's like a Kiki's delivery service type of thing, maybe? Like Kiki's delivery service because of the letters? Fluffy Little Witch. Perhaps every girl has dreamed of it. Raising a parasol, donning a top hat, letting her magic dance across the night sky. She tells her fluffy friends the moment for dreams to come true is here. Ah! I love it! She's got like the Mary Poppins vibe too! Oh. And it's collab and alright. She's every girl has dreamed of it. Raising a parasol, donning a top hat, letting her magic dance across the night sky. Alright. I don't even have Aya, but this is a collab skin. Negative 18. Negative 18. Yeah, I think we're I think we're going with this. If I couldn't win Meme Goss just with Aya, I'm gonna force her. Alright, this one's really good. It's collab. It's collab. It's so cute and it fits so nicely. Fluffy Little Witch. I mean, the fact that they said that she's like a witch with a top hat and magic, and I'm like, oh, you had to make it worse, huh? You had to make it worse. Oh my gosh. I love it. I need to do skin fan arts at some point. I really need to do that. Remember Bushmaster literally gave you 50 and marked it as for cute skins. Thank you again, guys. Thank you. Yeah, this is legitimately just so precious. Alright. I'm so biased with this one. Okay. It's just such a nice skin. It really is. This one also, there's no reason that I get it. They couldn't, if none of them are live 2D, then they can't all be live 2D. I get it. It's collab. They have to not be uneven about it. But this one's screaming for live 2D. Just make her floating. Just give her like a little bit of a floatiness. All right. Skins are foods. Gotta eat to make art. Thank you, Bushmaster. Draw the skins, sell as art to get the foods. Could do that too. Aww. Alright, Choo-Choo, have a good rest of your night. Also, if you guys have not joined the Discord, definitely consider joining the Discord. We definitely subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch if you haven't, but definitely consider joining our Discord because we would love to have you. There are a lot of Arknights fans who are also there. People are very understanding about spoilers, so even if you're new, people can be very accommodating. Probably not as much as they will with me, that would be unfair to them, but I'm just saying that there are spoiler channels, so it's not like... It's not as scary as going into other Arknights communities, I feel. But anyway. Alright. Next up is... Alright, this is the Executor. Okay. Alright, this is Cinnamon Roll. Also, how come they don't have the Sanrio characters in their chibi? Wouldn't that kind of make sense? Alright, let me see here. I don't know who's with them, but they have cinnamon roll ears. And that's funny to me. There's like a little... Isn't that like what Closure has? No, wait, I think I've learned about... I don't remember if I've learned about that or not, but I remember that Closure has something similar anyway. They're on a train platform, so, Raoul's definitely grabbing this. This is really cool. There's like a glitchiness to it, which I know that he has like a glitchy halo. Where is Raoul? I know, right? Secret Aroma Arknight skin. Wouldn't it be funny if Aroma was just like a cameo in one of these train windows? That'd be hilarious. Oh, I love the texture on the brick. Look at that. Look at the texture on the brick. Look at how much open you can actually see. Wow, we can't usually see brushstrokes this well. In the skins, we usually can't zoom in this much. Actually, why are we able to zoom in so much? Jeez. But you can see so much of the brushstrokes here. Look at how raw this is. Look how rough this is. The brushstrokes are so, like, intensely... You can see all of the strokes. This is not typical. There's also a little bit of patterning. There's a little bit of dot patterning here. That's really interesting. The strokes, the patterning, the brushes, the smudging. We normally don't get to see it in this much detail. This is why is this skin so high resolution? This is a really, really high resolution skin. Oh my gosh. We can see every little stroke here. Look at that. Little birds here, little glitchy pieces here. This is really high resolution. I don't think they're normally this high resolution. Alright, so we've got the train platform. Man, look at like the leather, the painting and the leather of the boots is really good. This is so well done. If I could just draw a single boot like this, I'd be really happy. If I could just draw like a single shoe with this much lighting and texture and rendering, I would be so happy. There's so much texture everywhere. There's so much like random brush strokes, random colors, random halftones. That's what I'm thinking of. Random halftones everywhere. There's so much overlay. It almost has a collage feeling. It's like a collage of like... You guys said that it's them? It's them as a... Is it like old versus new? Because we do kind of have that feeling, and then we have like sort of the tech glitchy side to it. It's kind of funny that his younger self gets the cinema roll ears and tail. And then we just have like full-on cinema roll separate, but then they both have the little cinnamon roll badge. This is such an interesting design, because like the Aya one, the sheep was just sort of like around her with all her other sheep, and then this one, it's like part of cinnamon roll is like on Yun Executor. It's like part of Yun Executor. It's like a costume. I'm not really sure. And then we have full cinnamon roll here. It's really interesting. And then this is really clever because then the sort of wrapped scarf is kind of alluding to the ears, right? We kind of get the idea of it being ears. So that's really clever. This skin is 2500 by 2150, so it's higher res than most of the older skins, but is in line for new releases. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it definitely felt higher than a lot of the others that we've looked at. Innocence of Childhood. It's really cute. It's really sweet. Innocence of Childhood, and I love how they still found a way to make like a mature, like how do you allude to an older male character with that cute motif? Putting it on like a braided scarf is a really clever way of doing it. It doesn't demasculate him in the way that like a lot of idols with Sanrio collabs just make it like overly cutesy. It's a very subtle cutesy. You still have Cinnamon Roll himself, but just by adding the little braid and then the little charm, it's like, it's not so overly cutesy that it takes away from who the operator is themselves, you know? So I feel like that's really smart. I feel like that's really clever. Yeah, the old and new is interesting. I don't know what this guy is. I guess we'll learn that at some point in the future. The little box creature. It definitely reminds me of the thing closer. It has its own hat. It's got its own like little detective hat and detective magnifying glass. That is kind of cute too. I wonder why it has like detective motifs. Detective motifs. Very interesting. His companion cube. Companion cube. I love that. That's great. Got a ways to go? Oh, I figured. It's still really nice, though. The old and the new. That's a really cute way of doing it. Alright. Brand Collaborative Series, The Train Runner. As a child, dressed in pristine clothes, he used to chase the shadows of trains out of curiosity. Now, stepping onto exotic platforms, his goals are far clearer. Raoul, you need to get this one. It literally describes trains in the name, in the design. It calls out trains. Raoul, you need this one. Alright. Also, again, with the coat, doing a good job separating this. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. The coat, the wings breaking apart the boundaries, I think is really good. I like that a lot. It's cute. It's sweet. I don't know yet because I'm still limited with things, but it is a really fun one. Raul's not stainless after all. He was executor. All right. Next up we have Lumen. Okay. Lumen. Oh, this one, I like the color scheme of this one. This is cool. Let's see here. I don't know the fish. Actually, I didn't even remember that Sanrio had fish. Lumen looks really sweet though. All right, let's see here. Are you lost? Goodness, that's a little very unnerving, yeah. We've got like little light fish. Little glowy fish, little light ray mirage fish. I like that. Oh, they're everywhere. This one's also kind of glitchy. This one's kind of glitchy like the last one. Wait, is this the character's name? Hanyodon? Hanyodon? Is that the fish name? I really don't know. Big whale, yeah, huge whale. Huge whale and shark orca? Lots of different ones. Emberia Abyss. Alright, noted. It's so glitchy! Everything's so glitchy. I like the fish though. The golden light fish. I really like that. I like the patterning on the clothing. It's very subtle. But it adds a nice contrast of colors to everything. Interesting, the goldfish are freshwater. All the stuff way up in the sky is saltwater. Let's see, does it change here? So we got fish here. And then we've got, they actually don't really look like they're in the sky. They look like they're on a bulletin board, actually. Oh look, we got a swordfish too. I didn't even notice the swordfish. Do the fish types change, or are they... This one's just pure glitch. I don't know. Are you lost and then an arrow? I'm not sure. Also, construction? Don't slip? Something? I like the little tassels though. Little seashells are nice. Again, with the nice scarf. Scarf is a good accessory on male character designs, I think. I really like scarves. I really like scarves on the male characters. I think it's a nice touch. It kind of like... Scarves are a great way to soften a character without like completely destroying their character. So I really like scarves on male characters. I think it does a really good job of just sort of like making it like a nice little addition. The sweater helps too, of course. Not really sure what this is. The little Uzumaki symbol here. Lumen looks nice though. Cute little argyle pattern on the sweater, yeah. He looks cozy. He has like such a cozy outfit on. With the sweater and the little scarf and this jacket with all the little trails and tassels and everything. And then even his pants look really comfortable. His shoes and his pants look really comfortable for some reason. I don't know how to describe that. It's a nice wool jumper. He just looks really cozy. He's got like a tiny little... His tiny little star designs on the buckles of the shoe. I like that. Little starfish, maybe? This one's sweet. I don't know too much about these guys, but I really do like the lighting here. I like how this is another example. This is similar to the Sakiko skin, where when you have a light object, it's going to be a dark background, and then when you have a dark object, it's going to be a light background. And I think they do a really good job in doing this in a way where it's not extremely obvious, but it all just sort of flows very naturally. Dark object, light background, dark object, light background, light object, dark background. It flows in a very, very natural way that allows you to see every single part of the piece. And I think that's a really good job. Who's over here? A Lupo of some sort, maybe. And... nope, not entirely sure. But it gives the idea that it's on a city street, so that makes sense. It's a good composition, too. Showing the character at this full height and then making it go back far enough in perspective and scale that these buildings feel very, very far away. They did a good job with that, too, I think. It's a really good scale, really good proportion. And the blue and the yellow, of course. I guess kind of being his colors, but the blue and the blue and the gold yellow, they do a lot of good work together. Even like the yellow rim of the sign here, the yellow cautionary sign, it all touches back on these golden fish. It's a very good balance of color, I think. The humpback, swordfish, and shark, orca in the background represent abyssal hunters. Ulpi, Gladia, Spectre, and Scotty. Oh! Oh, that's clever. Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's really cool. That's really cool. That's a good Easter egg there. Alright. Oh, and again, like the tassels, the scarf, the umbrella, it's all doing a good job to break the silhouette for the chibi and allow us to see the chibi really nicely. I like that a lot. Alright. Wanderer in the rain. Raindrops slide down his clear umbrella to his feet, and the night winds lifts the hem of his white coat. Though the path ahead remains unclear, he knows where to go. Interesting. Alright. Prepare for crazy lore development in Figurino. Alright, let's see here. Okay, Figurino. Let's see here. Very interesting layout, first of all. It definitely is like a, okay, this is one of the, Yanese outfits. Italian pretty boy. Sell me on it, I don't, care much for Figurino. Well, let's see here. Well, okay, the gold and purple is always a great combination, and it does give, like, the gold and purple is always, like, a feeling of, like, almost royalty. Gold and blue, not as much, but since purple being a color of royalty and gold being a sign of wealth, purple and gold is always a very high-end color scheme, so that's very interesting. Let's see. He kind of took Cantabile's composition, right? If we remember Cantabile's composition with the mirror and everything, we're kind of doing that same style, in a way. Same kind of composition. I spy bunnies. I do see bunnies here. The bunnies are really sweet. I like this one especially with the little, happy upturned closed eyes. This is a really cute bunny design. Newbie! Newbie literally appears the minute there's bunnies. Incredible! Newbie gets summoned by the bunnies. It's amazing, honestly. Check the bottom? Let's see here. Like the tassel. Huh? What the? wolf? Fox? Lupo? Volpo? What? Is that me? What do you mean is that? Oh my gosh, you think that's my necklace, don't you? You're looking at the diamond shapes, aren't you? Oh my gosh, you guys. It might be Lupo, we don't even know. Necklace, bunnies, figurino, it all connects. Oh my gosh. Heck. I like the swallows at least here. It could be Lupo though. It could be Lupo. It's hard to tell in the stylization of this. I love how it prominently shows like 7. The heck? It's probably Lupo, but that's funny. That's funny. Once I saw the pattern, I immediately clocked where you guys were going. Oh my gosh. This is an interesting... Okay, little... Again, with the clouds and the scarves and everything. Alright. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, fair enough. That's funny. Goodness. Alright, that's crazy. Again with the silhouette design, again. I'm feeling it's Lupo though. I'm thinking Lupo here. I'm definitely thinking Lupo. Alright, we got the measuring tape, so we're still doing the fashion work. Oh, he's got a moon symbol on his outfit, so yeah. Definitely Lupo. Very interesting bunny design. Is this like Rabbit in the Moon? Like Usagi? I can't. Does it look like this bunny is screaming? I feel like this bunny looks like they're screaming. Oh, goodness. I like the embroidery effects, though. The embroidery effects look really nice. And the 2 moons look really nice here in the motifs. Very little moon, little star symbol. Lots of birds, cranes. This is interesting. So like in the light we have the wolves and the bird, and in the dark area we have the bunnies. And then we have the screaming bunny on top and the wolves on the bottom. And okay, this is interesting. Wait, this is interesting thematically. Obviously don't tell me what it means, but here's what I'm pointing out anyway. There's the screaming bunny that is fully lit. And then where we see Figurino himself, we see the bunnies in shadow. Then we see the wolves that are upside down and the admiration of the bird. And then this is in light, but then this wolf here is in shadow. So there's definitely a lot of symbolism going on, which I think is really cool. Obviously, I don't know what the symbolism is, but I do see the symbolism there, and I think they did a good job of implementing the symbolism. Alright, let's see what the actual design is. Ah! This is one of my pet peeves. If you have a Lupo design, if you have a wolf design, please don't make their tail tip white. That's our thing. Don't make the wolf's tail tip white. This is always confusing. That's a design pet peeve I've always had. So we still have like the the fashionable things here with the rulers. I'm guessing this is like drafting paper. The scissors, of course. There's a lot going on in the skin that I do think is nice looking. You're a very contemplative wolf, I can tell. There's a lot of different fabrics, so it does sort of represent, like, a lot of wealth, purple, gold, and multiple excess fabrics. There's definitely a sense of wealth that I'm getting. Maybe not directly to him, but he is wearing the feeling of it. He is wearing a very luxurious, expensive-looking garment. Maybe he himself doesn't have a lot of money, but he is dressing like he does. Really, really interesting here with these two doors. Doors, mirrors, different sides of him. And then the whole thing here, because I can see the loop here on the top, is clearly showing that this entire piece is like a charm or a talisman. And then the little fabric trails that he has here sort of serve as the end tassel that you would usually see on one of these talismans. So it's like a very subtle end tassel. And then the whole thing has a loop on it for hanging. So this entire thing would have been like a decoration that you would hang. That's really interesting. That's a cool idea. That's a cool touch. All right. Very, very funny with the little necklace motif, guys. Very funny. Okay. Yoon series new arrivals. Autumn Shadow. Clothes Figurino made for himself from Uni's materials after talking to local craftsmen. The craftsman sent him some shadow puppets, and ever since, the silhouette of the one he cares for appears in the window. Silhouette of the one he cares for appears in the window. The birds? Oh, I didn't even notice this. Oh, that is a whole silhouette in the, what? Wait, that was, hang on, what? Wait, did we miss that the whole time? Oh my gosh, I didn't even catch this. Wow, I don't know why, I just thought it was like the way the lighting was hitting everything. Because like, his leg is here, so I thought this was a shadow here, and this was a shadow from the fabric. And it's like, oh my gosh, suddenly there's a person. I did not see this at all. Wow, I'm like reviewing this entire skin, and it just feels like it suddenly appeared. Obviously, it's been there the whole time, but like, that caught me off guard. That really caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. I thought it was like, I thought that was like his knee shadow and then his arm shadow. I just sort of glazed over it. I didn't even notice this is... That's kind of fascinating. That just kind of hit me out of nowhere. Dang, okay. Ever since the silhouette of the one he cares for appears in the window, the craftsman sent him some shadow puppets. Very, very interesting. Okay, alright, that's intriguing. I have to say, that is intriguing. And this is a good outfit for him. The gold and the purple are interesting. I like, I don't know. The purple with his sort of brassy, sort of greenish gold hair. The purple suits his color scheme well. His natural hair color, his natural fur color, having that sort of golden green tint to it. The purple does a lot of good contrast work. Yeah. Alright. That's pretty good. I was not expecting that. Alright. I think we'll do the... probably do the rest Thursday. That'll probably take, like, all of Thursday, to be honest. So people are just too good with the colors. No kidding, yeah. Aradella, hello, hello! Your Prownix painting looks so cute. Thank you so much. I'm hoping to finish it soon. We're kind of at the point where I'm just doing, like, the final rendering. So I'm really hoping that we'll be able to get it done soon. Obviously not Thursday, because I think we have to do a lot of outfit reviews on Thursday. But, yeah. Alright, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Monday, we will probably continue working on Sea Heroes piece, most likely. Tuesday, we will most likely start Pinus Sylvestris. And then Thursday, we will be doing fashion review. And then Pinus Sylvestris on Saturday. Alright. I do like a lot of these. Aya was absolutely a must-buy. But again, if you haven't joined the Discord, definitely consider joining the Discord. We do have an Arknights channel. We have art channels if you do artwork. Any kind of art. We have art channels for that. There's also an Enfield channel if that is the side that you're currently invested in right now. We would be happy to have you. Definitely consider subscribing on YouTube or following on Twitch if you haven't yet. I'm gonna go rest my voice for a bit. Thank you, Vessa. Thank you, MG. I appreciate it. And again, thank you very much, Bushmaster and Siam Zero. I appreciate you guys. And anyone who joined the membership, thank you very much as well. Alright. I wish you a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world or the worlds beyond. And well, thank you so much, Stargazers, and all the best.